Hi, everybody. What's up?
Hi.
Hello. What
Nice
you say?
psycho
Huh?
opening.
Oh yeah,
Just
it's
immediately
my new thing.
spurg out.
Yeah, it's my new thing. It's like, what's up, everybody? Welcome
That's
to
your
a
new
draw
thing?
stream. Yeah, it is. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna make it my new thing. It's not really, but now from henceforth, going forward, it is my new thing.
Brainy's
Welcome.
new thing, everyone.
Yeah! Oh, welcome to another draw stream that I've been promising to do for like a month, but now I'm actually finally doing it. Even though I was gonna do it earlier today, but that's why it's like fucking 11. I just started. But it doesn't matter. We're all here. Thank you, everyone on the panel, for joining me. We're just gonna chill and do some drawing and talk about comics and art and all kinds of cool shit and see where the conversation goes. So. Yay! Also, I'm going to be drawing Fiendish 3. So I know everyone hasn't seen a lot of Fiendish 3. I've been doing layouts for months and months on end, but I think I'm going to start on some pencils today. So this will be your first look at some pencils for my next book. So
Fiendish 3? You're starting the third book already?
yes.
Oh
I mean, you know this.
God.
Oh my God, I
like
know.
How
what a
you say the thing that you said in the back room again, and then when you do it, it sounds all rehearsed on purpose. You're so meta.
What? What?
Yeah, you.
You purposely made it sound really rehearsed, except you know I'm working on Fiendish 3. Silly. Yes. Hello, chat. Hello, you awesome people, for being here with me. John DeVoice. Hello. So Kurialt Inone. I have figured out how to say that. I probably didn't say it right, but I made a genuine effort. Hello, hi. Madness in Vectory. Don't lead to spurging to Narwhal. Oh, I certainly won't. I'm on my streams. I'm the biggest spurg. Okay, let's make it very clear. Let's make that very clear. Maromi.
Unless I have a seizure, and then I'm the biggest spurg.
Spurg Wars.
Yeah,
Spurg Wars.
Now a competition.
That sounds familiar.
Wait. Let's do a poll. This will be.
Who's the
I
biggest
am the
spurg?
biggest Spurg.
Yeah.
No, I'm the biggest Spurg. There can only be one Spurg.
There shall be spurgs.
That's
Is
it.
this
One
like a
Challenge
banned
you all to
word
them
on
all.
YouTube?
Challenge you all
Am I
to a
not allowed
spurg
to?
off.
Why would it be a
Spurg
banned
sounds
word
too
on
much
YouTube?
like sperm.
Because YouTube's run by babies.
A sperm off. What was? There we go. We've already hit rock bottom.
Oh my Jesus
God.
Christ! I look like bad.
Didn't sperm come
What?
up in the back room at some point? I forget. I don't know.
Jake.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
I've already told that story. Everybody already knows that story. You're not gonna shock anyone.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see.
By the way, so this is the thing that I messed up, Rainy, and now I have to do it again.
Yeah? What was
Yeah, it took me a very long time.
Well, I'm setting up
And now I'm
the
doing it again.
So Holly Hand Grenade says in all caps, start drawing. So I have no idea what to draw.
Hold on. I need to set
I
up this very important poll.
There. And
Wait,
there.
Ali, did you actually draw this though? Because I saw this.
Yeah, I have a pencil and everything. Like,
wait, but it looks like an actual drawing. Ali. I didn't know you could draw things like that. Like the drawings you've done are like the psychopath cartoon scribble.
How was that?
Yeah, because
done,
those are the ones that I drew. Like when I'm just scribbling things in 2 seconds. I can't draw like you can in 2 seconds. Do you know how long this took me? This took me like 3 weeks.
Make it big.
That's very nice. Okay, hold on. Let me embiggen.
But I messed up, so I have to start again.
It's like a real human head.
She does wood burning and Celtic art stuff. She can draw.
I do, but I fucked up, and so I'm redoing the whole thing all over again.
Call me Jed says Jake. When in doubt, draw hotties. Man, I woke
redoing it
up, like,
all over again.
10 minutes ago. I need to get my brain in hottie mode. It looks it looks wonderful, Ali. I didn't know that you had those skills.
I mean I'm not good.
I mean, I'm not Picasso or nothing, but I suppose I can throw a face together.
It's very nice.
No, and I had this idea and it was cool. And it's the second time that I fucked up. Where's the other one? The other one I started coloring and then I was like, yeah, I fucking hate it. So
why'd you hate it?
Because I made the one chick too big and then I realized I didn't want to use the markers. I'm gonna try something else. I think it looks weird. So yeah,
I think that is beautiful. And Hudson,
that's why I don't do art.
It takes a lot of time. Oh, Kalamajit, Jake when in doubt, drought hotties. Yes, that's true. You should be doing that. Hudson says, hope you're doing well. Can't stay long. No problem. Michael Rushbrook, hello. Thank you, everyone in chat, for being here. This poll is so hard. The poll is now up. Who is the biggest Spurg? We're all on there, so vote away. Let us know your opinions. I hope I win because clearly I am the most autistic of everyone here.
If I have a seizure, then I'll win. Let me try really hard. I'll have one.
Play some flashing lights. Play the cat multiverse video and give Allie a seizure.
That's not how everyone's That's only like a specific type of seizures, right?
I don't
have that type.
Yeah.
I once ate a whole raw onion on stream late at night, and my mouth was like burnt from the acid for like 2 days. It took to heal.
You could have brushed your teeth afterwards and got rid of the acid from the onion.
Yeah, it was too late for me. I told that's what
it was too late for me.
Yeah, they were there for that. The old days.
Oh my god! I'm gonna do a quick round of promotions before I toothbrush it. You gotta just take in a stick because Narwhal lives in the woods and just like chewing on a stick. Technically, you can do that.
Actually, oh, that's me.
Like
you know
a dog?
You can. Actually, no. Like if you chew it, it becomes like a brush and. I totally haven't done this before. I don't eat sticks in the woods.
Goes out into the woods and chews on sticks in order to brush your teeth.
Yes, Spurg is short for Asperger's.
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay.
That applies to like everybody who does art, basically. I think. Well, you know, at least to me it does. Anyways, Allie.
For legal purposes, we love everyone who has Asperger's, I guess.
Hey, Allie, that's right. Allie does.
Hey guys, Squibs says I found the poll quite easy. LOL. That's what she said.
Yeah, I think so
this
far
is my YouTube.
There's a clear winner currently with 43 votes already.
No, it's hidden depth. So far, we only seen the tip of the ice.
Puns.
Nice puns. The potential energy of spurging is within.
Yeah. I mean, it's a whole bunch of things, being a little socially awkward and also just like hyper focusing on one thing, which applies to all of us, really. But you know, I am on the poll. Yes, I am. I'm really sorry,
you know what they say, once you go on the poll, you never go off the poll.
Oh my god.
Once you get on that poll, you can never leave. You would be surprised at how many women on dating apps have fucking photos of them pole dancing. Some people, it's like it's their entire personality. And it's like, why am I going to swipe? This is supposed to be cool. It's
that was the era. It was like pre-OnlyFans. It was leading into OnlyFans.
They all do pole fitness, but it's basically the female version of the guy thing where they all hold fish in their photos. Like, this is what I caught. Like, apparently that's a trope for guys holding a fish.
It is, yeah. Like, I'm a hunter. I can provide fish for you.
Yeah, I did that, but I did it wrong because I just had berries that I had picked. I was like, damn it!
For women, it's like I'm a dancer. I can provide dance for you. Like, is that the idea?
Yeah, but they're usually like it's like a whale skewered on the pole. It's like the pole is essentially a harpoon in these photos a lot of the time.
Oh no! Actually, good pole dancers. It's really impressive. It's not like I recently followed a YouTuber that does archery and D&D content and pole dancing all in one channel, and I'm kind of into it or anything. But
wait, who's
I have
that?
Suddenly realized I don't even. What does it say? He's like
Jake wants to know. Friend.
Oh, it's a guy pole dancing?
It's a guy! He's like this elfy, he's British! He's like this elfy British guy who looks like this tiny, like, short elf, but he does, like, pole dancing. and shoots bows. Just search pole dancing archer. And
Yeah, I
that's
just
him.
typed in Elfie British pole dancer guy, and so far I'm just getting a lot of Britain's Got Talent clips. So I can.
Oh my god. Well, you haven't curated your YouTube to be a man of taste, clearly.
Clearly.
If only you knew.
Okay, hold on. Let me find the channel.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
show
Allie.
your YouTube page, Jake. I'm sure it's fascinating.
Who is?
No. Promote your channel, Allie.
Yes, Allie.
Rainey had my channel pulled up. Oh, it's right there.
Yes.
Yeah, you have to talk about these things when they're on the screen, usually.
No, we all talked over Allie. I'm sorry. Allie, what's your channel about? And why should everyone follow you? And definitely go follow her right now.
Oh, I thought you were going to sell this for me.
Oh, okay. Well, Allie is an amazing writer. She has a comic that just closed called Egg Beater. But what you can do if you miss out on Egg Beater is follow her YouTube channel because Allie just got monetized. And by the way, I do a stream with Allie every other Friday. We talk about world building. So it's the Allie and Rainey show. And you can, if you follow me, then you should definitely follow Allie because we alternate between our channels and it's tons and tons of fun. And we get really into all kinds of world building content. Like, I don't know, we talk about languages and maps and then like character development and all kinds of cool shit. So definitely do that. And also, Allie has some really cool commentary on here as well. So yeah, subscribe.
I didn't actually expect you to do that. And now the chat's like, low effort, Allie. I was kidding.
Well, I'm going to help you if you ask.
Well, thank you, Rainey.
Okay. Sorry.
Horror One likes my story recommendations. Sweet. I'm gonna start doing like reading as well. Reading like these old detective stories and horror novels. Sometimes I can. If it's good, I'll read it.
Lucky.
Right?
Wish I could read.
I looked out. That's why you're an artist, because you can't read.
None of us can read.
I draw hard.
That's why writing is so hard. I struggle to form words in general. But yeah.
That's okay. Cool. I forgive you.
I'm glad. All I need is Allie's approval.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I talk about all sorts of stuff. I tell people to read stuff, and I talk about social stuff, and I review that stupid friggin' Interview with the Vampire show. That I'm not gonna say all the words I usually say about it because Rainey will be mad at me. And it's fun, and usually people are like, "Ellie, your takes are so based," and I'm like, "I know, thank you."
Ellie is pretty base. Several times, possibly more base than me on certain subjects.
There's a guy,
depending on your measure of it. I don't know. Debatable. I don't know.
That vampire show, that reminds me, there's a guy on Twitter on like movie YouTube or whatever. He said, "What's the gayest movie about being straight and the straightest movie about being gay?" And he gave 2 examples, and they were really good. He said American Beauty is the gayest movie about being straight. And then he said there's a movie called A Single Man, which is a good movie about a gay guy. It's the straightest movie.
Wait. How does he justify American Beauty being the gayest movie about being straight?
It's just kind of a gay movie if you think about it.
What? How is it?
I've never watched American Beauty. I've actually never watched that one.
You need to justify this to me because that movie is a fucking masterpiece. I need to know.
I think. I don't think it's bad. It's kind of getting re-looked at because it got made fun of. What do they call it? If it's like lol cow movie for a while.
They parodied it in Not Another Teen Movie very well. That was hilarious.
That's my favorite movie.
That's
my favorite movie. That's my favorite movie. Not Another Teen Movie.
Oh, it's perfect. It's a perfect movie. It's so funny.
It's the perfect movie. Yes, I didn't know you liked it too. It's my favorite movie.
That's why we got along because all of our opinions are the same.
That's the one guy, Captain America. That was his first movie, Captain America.
Yeah, and it's a really modernly offensive.
That's all I can see when I look at Captain America is the freaking banana split Like that's all I can see
Yes!
is him with the banana up his ass.
Pull it up.
Yeah.
It's so
Well,
bad.
on that note, I
His
don't
name was
know.
Jake as well. And he got with
Rini,
the
someone
hot girl.
someone commented on my
He
beard
did.
being an Arctic
He got
expedition
with the
beard.
hot girl.
Can
Oh.
you show them the photo I threw up? I just want to share it. I shared it the other night, but just for a second, I want to.
Ew, why'd you throw up? That's gross. Stop.
Yeah, look at this. Is from like 2 nights ago. It's so cold. The snow is still here. It hasn't melted yet, but it quit snowing.
Oh my
But I
god.
took a little walk in the snow. This is the thing
You
they don't
look
tell you about
like-
having a. What?
Yeah, you look like you're in Barrow, Alaska or something. It's just a black sky with no buildings, but this one little shack. Like
I like how easy it is to make Rini laugh. She makes me feel good about myself.
what?
Like,
I'm
oh,
easily
well,
amused.
Didn't you
funny,
almost
and I'm
die
like-
before taking this photo?
Huh.
Yeah,
No.
no, I almost got hit by a bus. Not really, but I walked by
That's
the
almost
guy.
dying.
Yeah, but it wasn't. I mean, I didn't really almost get hit by it. It
Good
just
luck
happened to
fighting
be-
the thing, Narwhal.
It was a good
says
10
Dale.
feet away.
That's still slightly terrifying. I'm glad
Yeah.
he didn't
That's
die.
But that's when I
Okay,
crossed the
right,
one
right.
other guy in the snowstorm, and he mumbled something, and I said, "Did you say something?" And he goes, "I said, do you want to be my daddy?" And I said,
Really?
"Yeah,
Did that really happen?
yeah." No, it was really weird. I was telling you, I
Like,
had a theory.
is this real life?
I think he might have said at first, because he said something at first. I think he might have said, "Do you want to buy a baggie?" And I said, "What was that?" And he said, "I said, do you want to be my daddy?"
Right, he
Yeah,
probably
like,
was like,
sure.
ooh, I don't know. If he didn't hear it the first time, he's not like a clientele. He was being careful. That's funny.
Yeah.
Either
Does
he
it
was
involve-
schizophrenic or he was selling drugs. Either or.
Does
Yeah.
it involve money? Because no.
Yeah.
So we are all glad. Narwhal could be the thing. No.
Jolly
Narwhal's
Green
not.
is Northwest born like me. He's around somewhere. Could have been him
Oh,
that
yeah?
I bumped into. Yeah.
Ooh, who knew?
Wait, where
Don't
are you?
drop a
Can
hint
you
if that
say?
was you.
I'm in Washington
Are you-
State. On the
Oh,
peninsula.
gross. Ew, I'm allergic.
Yeah,
I'm allergic to that.
Mhm.
Condolences for
Right.
Narwhal.
Yeah, I'm
it
sorry
is-
this happened to you, Narwhal.
Yeah, I don't even know what it's like to be in a around. Well, there are pockets of badass people that I can surround myself with, so that's cool.
Isn't Washington State and Oregon State mostly
Are, is
kind of
that your way of saying that you're a
based-
member of Antifa? Like, are you
I-
trying to come out right now?
No, I wish.
No, like isn't Oregon?
Wait, what?
He wants to be
Right.
he wants to be the mole. He wants to be the man on the inside.
Yeah, what was that? I wish. I heard like Washington and Oregon are full of woodsmen and shit. It's just the cities that are batshit crazy, right?
It's true.
Hmm.
Yeah, and I'm outside of the city. The cities are crazy too. They're kind of ridiculous these days.
Well, you should escape as soon as you can. That would be a good idea.
We should.
Yeah.
Speaking of escaping, here's a story about a hotel that people can't escape from. Why don't you tell us about Hotel Story?
Yeah, Hotel Story. It's got a nice, concise pitch. It's a beautiful witch, an I can fix her style witch, casts a mass sacrifice spell from the top floor suite of the hotel, and then that's the story. So, like, she's trying to sacrifice hundreds of people for what you don't know exactly what yet, and then they're trying to survive, and that's it. And it's like good stuff, lots of gore. The thing that me and Jared we were doing today and yesterday is the bonus. It was the stretch goal, but everyone gets a free mini comic, which is kind of fun because you make them yourself. Like they print on 8.5 by 11, and it folds up. You make one slice in the middle and fan it and fold it, and then it becomes an 8-page mini comic. So we did that, and it's Salome's origin story, and that turned out really fun. So I'm really looking forward to everyone getting their mini comic. I think it will be a smash hit for like a bonus type thing to include. And actually, it got me thinking too. I was like, you know what? I want to do like a just mini comic campaign. So it'd be like 12 mini comics for like $20, and you just ship all the mini comics to them and something like that.
Nice. Foldable ones or actual printed ones?
Just
Like
well,
Ozen bound?
they're both. I mean, yeah, like you print them and then people would make them themselves. Part of the fun is making it yourself, I think, pretty much.
That is a good idea, unless it's like a gigantic number. But I think having like that's a good idea. Having a really like mini comic that you can just staple that's super tiny. It's still a comic, and I think people would like that.
He figured out how to do it where you don't even staple it. You just fold it and cut it like twice.
Yeah,
right?
You can do an 8-page where you don't even need to staple. If you do a 16-pager, you actually do kind of need to staple, and you can do that, and that's cool too. But yeah, it's fun with the 8-page one. In fact, let me show you guys the print file.
Yeah.
1 second here.
So do you just print? You can print on like a tabloid piece of paper and just cut along the long edge, and kind of print several, almost like a comic strip, and then cut this long thingy. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So,
hi Gnomsky. Hello Dele. Jimmy Reyes. Hello. Hola.
Maromi. Hello.
Sup? Hello, Maromi. The horror of one, isn't Washington a super hippie woke liberal state? I heard that's just the cities. I might be wrong. Well, Narwhal has confirmed that.
Mostly it's just the cities anywhere except like California and New York.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Oh, and Colorado.
Yeah. Well, some states are just the entire state is like just gone. I was in Philadelphia, and it's so sad. It's because I was like, oh, maybe the news is exaggerating. It's just like the streets turning into drug dens. And then I was in Philly, and then my relatives that live there are like, no, it's all true. So
they're like, don't go outside, Rainy.
No, like we went around because I've never actually been around Philadelphia. I only went there when I was a kid, so this is like the first time I went there as an adult. But I was like, show me around, like the cool parts of town. And they're like, yeah, we'll take you here and here. But then this area of town, just don't go there. Like, we're not going there. And I'm like, oh, I guess the news is right. And they're like, yep.
Wow.
Sad.
I hate that.
Sad. Hockey. Hello, Hockey.
I finally got it ready, Rainy. Let me show you guys this. Yeah, so do you see the dotted line is where you cut it, and then you fold it up. It becomes like a fan. So these are upside down, so you fold it in half. So page 1 is here. I'll zoom in, and
all of those spot blacks look so nicely balanced just from even looking at all the pages upside down.
Yeah. So this is small. This is 1/8, like 1/8 of a 8.5 by 11. So it fits in the palm of your hand, but you can still tell a cool comic even at that size, but you can't really go like, even there's a couple 3-panel pages that's like pushing it, but they're close-ups, so they're kind of readable. But yeah, Jared did all the art, and it's so good. Let me see if I can flip it.
That is such a good idea. I'm gonna steal it.
Yeah, no, this is a fun. You guys should steal it. This is a fun thing to add as a bonus, because all you do is include an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, and you can even fold it so it'll fit easily anywhere you want to go. And then people just make that one cut, and they can assemble it themselves. We numbered the pages, so it'll be easy for people to figure it out if you just make the cut.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good idea.
I could see you doing that with your old, like, crazy college comics, Rainy.
Yeah, I probably should, because I mean, I have a backlog of a lot of old work, so I guess I can reprint it. I guess so. I don't know.
Yeah.
Apparently, I don't love money enough, but yeah, this is an awesome idea. Really great composition too.
Yeah, Jared's is becoming. He keeps getting better, but he's such a good artist. I was telling him I kind of think his art's basically perfect now. I just love the style.
Aww.
And I don't know what he's gonna do from here, because he just evolves it, I guess, because this style is like done. It's like cooked, So I don't know what he can get more realistic if he wants, but
different styles.
I like that word, cooked.
Yeah.
Broiled.
Yeah.
That's awesome. People like, I noticed that people really like, because add-ons and stuff, it's cool to have like stickers and shit, but what really gets backers going is, well, if there's more comic content. But if you're doing full pages, that's really hard to do. But I think that's great. I would love to see more mini comics as a backer. I think that's an awesome idea, because essentially like it's just like drawing a tiny thumbnail, because we can figure out a story as a thumbnail stage, and you don't spend like 3 days doing a finished page. Just put out a little ash can.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, and they're fun to write, I realized too, because it's just 8 pages, and each page is small, so it's almost like 8 panels. You can even think, and it's like maybe those 8 could be split, so it could be a few more, but you're trying to kind of, it's almost like designing like 8 covers, even is how I wrote it. And Jared did split up and add some beats, but that was fun. And you're like, how can you tell a story that fast? That was how the short story, I shared one of them with you guys last spring even, or something, that Jared did a mini comic about the girl who, like, she gives a phone call to death, and she calls Saturn to see if it needs any more. She gives Saturn a ring, but it says it's already got some. There's some weird like
sorry, that's funny.
Stuff. But yeah, that was like an awesome mini comic he did. We're gonna make that a short animation. So it's just a fun, what do you call it, medium or whatever, kind of
a happy medium.
Who does animation?
Me and Jared dabble with animation too.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we're trying to get more and more into it.
Holy Hand Grenades gave me shit for not trying. I will, but I need to promote my guests.
I'm drawing right now. Holy Hand Grenades, and you can't even see it, so I'm doing the pencil stage super quick, and then I'll be inking. Be great. You're gonna be so happy.
We're gonna have some hot stuff, but I need to listen. I don't run this channel for my health. Since I want to share art, but also let's do some promotion. Oh, Michael Rushmore for 99. Thank you so much. You didn't have to do that. Reading, working on the artwork. I showed you, looking to get it done for you soon. Fantastic. Yes, Michael is amazing. So Michael, in case you guys don't know, like I said every single stream, he's my artist on Fiendish 2.5, and he keeps on just drawing more stuff. Like, I'm not even asking him to draw stuff, and he's just like, would you like this cool composition as a poster or something? So we might be having more stuff. Stay tuned. There'll be more art coming out for Fiendish 2.5, and I'm looking forward to it. Thank you so much, Michael, for the super chat. And Barb Rogers, Miss Solar Terror, thank you for the memberships. Gifted 5 memberships. Thank you to everybody. You can get some memberships. Good luck. Hope you get those. All right, Jake.
Is it just randomized? Like, does it just choose like itself, or what?
Yeah, it is randomized. I think. Okay, so how the memberships work? It automatically gives them out, but it does give them out to people who are on the channel the most. So sometimes you can not even be in the chat, and you can get them just because you watch the channel so much. Like, even I get Bancroft ones because I watch tons of replays, but I can never usually be there. So yeah. But yeah, hello everyone. I'm Jake. This is my sign up for Connell the Barbarian, which is my comedic fantasy that follows the adventures of the titular Connell as he inserts himself into yet another adventure where we discover what his secret power is, which no one has any idea what it is at all ever.
Nope.
And yeah, so I'm actually going to draw some Connell stuff today. I've got like this page split up. I'm going to draw 2 things because, do you know what? Make me big for a sec. So big.
What you said.
So like I did these drawings on our stream the other day, and I drew Connell on this bike, and I just like, so this is. You can tell it's still not another no clue as to what. He's just like, yeah, this is a mode of
you're so good at comedy.
So I'm like, I want to draw him just using his magical ability that no one knows what it is in more ways. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to do Space Hopper and then a pogo stick.
Oh, that would be great. You just have all these trading cards of Cardinal
with different
mysterious. Okay. Well, yeah, just mysterious objects just playing around. I don't know.
So if you like how stupid those ideas are, then you're gonna like this book. As soon as I've been coloring Rainey's Fiendish 2.5, I'm jumping straight onto this. I'm gonna be putting out this year. It's happening. Like, I can't wait. I'm so excited to get this. Like, book 1 is already fully laid out. I'm just going to start drawing it. Yeah, so sign up. And speaking of trading cards, if you do sign up and do back, you'll also get a wonderful trading card by Irene herself.
Me.
Yeah, so if you
Yes.
sign up, you get that. And I don't have it on hand, but it's of a hedgehog because I love hedgehogs.
Yeah.
So yeah, a very poignant trading card. Some person says, so are those sex Smurfs, Hyper Wizard? Well, they're the blue women in the background. I suppose someone could say they're Smurfs. They're not Smurfs. they're blocks, which I guess
For
is short
legal
for
reasons,
blue.
they are not Smurfs. They don't work like Smurfs at all. They're right. Sorry.
Yeah, there's
blue
more
orcs.
than one female block. Wait, if that was a Smurfs thing, there would be like one guy and a bunch of women. There'd be Smurf block hem. I can't. What's the male version? Blockette. Block het. Anyway, sign up if you like. Block bro.
Bro.
Blocko.
Blocko.
Roblox.
Hey ladies, it's me, Blocko. I'm gonna fuck you all.
Blorkovich.
Blockovich. That's the Eastern European version of the blocks. My name is Blockovich, but yeah. So sign up, please. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Please and thank you. Very grateful. There you go.
Okay. Well, thank you everybody signing up for Cardinal. Well done, well done. And last but not least, me. I have a comic. Fiendish. Fiendish is my fantasy mystery comic. I mean, I hope everyone who's watching this knows about that because it's plastered all over my channel, but I hope everyone can please check it out. Here's the website for it. It is fiendishcomic.com. I have all kinds of awesome stuff on here. I have a comic preview under Read the Comic. I have an about section, has all kinds of cool stuff like a world map and character profiles. Actually, let me click on the character profiles because I love the character profile page. And if you zoom out a bit, yeah, anyways, it's character profiles for the core characters, and I'll keep adding to this. And this is art from the trading cards that come with the campaigns, by the way. So they'll just have more and more. I'm building this website. The website is intended to be this landing page and center of operations for my comic. So whatever platform I'm on, like for example, right now I'm running the 2.5 campaign on Fund My Comic, and the other campaigns have been on Indiegogo. You can always find them through the website. So you can subscribe to the website directly, and you'll be on, and you can also get on the email list. And that way, right here, you can get on the email sign up. That way you don't miss any new releases. And speaking of new releases, Fiendish 2.5 is the current campaign. It's the first standalone one-shot that is structured to be read between Chapter 2 and Chapter 3. And it is written by me and drawn by Michael Rushford, who is just in the chat, and being colored by Jake. And it's doing very, very well. Thank you guys so much. We just hit $27,000. We are still the highest funding comic on Fund My Comic. Thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. Back this book to find out the backstory of how Casimir survived and found his way after the destruction of his hometown and find out more about the world of Fiendish. You will not be disappointed, and we'll be doing a short fulfillment turnaround. This will be fulfilling by April. So I'm really excited to show this all to you, and thank you again so much for your support. I love you all. Ding! I didn't even realize we hit 27,000 until I just clicked on that. So
let's get it to 30. That's going to be how, and yeah, it's going so well. I wonder what it's going to end up at. Like,
it's 40 days to go. So here are our stretch goals. Only 40 days because I'm running this till the end of February. I already set the end date, so I'm not. I'm determined to fulfill before April. So I'm leaving a couple months for production and fulfillment. So it'll only be up until February is like a hard cutoff. But look at all this art. It's like original art that we had, but that's all sold. So you can't get.
I have one of those right here. Wait a minute.
You do?
No, I have two of those right here. Oh god, that's actually bad that I bought two. Oh, I feel bad now. But look, there we go. Look, beautiful.
Oh yeah, hold on. Here you go. Yay! Those are the wood burnings that I do. I do wood burning and pyrography. So thank you very much for that.
If you ever buy the wood burnings, they're on thick wood too. So yeah, beautiful.
Oh yeah. I don't go. I give everyone thick wood.
Rainey provides her customers with thick wood. So.
Yeah. Oh god. Oh, hey, Andrew, what's up? Hello, yo.
Get your mind out of the toilet, Allie.
I know. We're all very
minded
here. Okay.
Oh, I did it all right.
Goddamn, so our stretch goals already announced. We hit the 25K stretch goal. That's a trading card. And the next one is a free bookmark at 28. But if we hit 30K, then I'm really hoping to hit that before we close out in February. Everybody will be getting a free print. So if you want that, a free mini print, then definitely back this and share it as well and let everybody know about this campaign. Yeah, it's going to be a print of this drawing on the top left of like Cosmere and Ragna lying in the grass and shit, and people really seem to like it. So I'm going to color it, and I know you guys want that. Don't you want that? You want that as a mini print, right? I want to give it to you. So back this comic now.
She wants to give it to you.
So
God damn it.
I just realized, Brady, I just realized that I have news.
Nudes?
News, Jake. Allie is a lady, sir.
I am
Wait, what?
legally and officially.
You are legally and officially a lady.
Legally.
What news do you have? Tell us.
And ironically.
What? I am definitely expected. No, okay, so I got the sketches from the pages 9 through 12 of Egg Beater. I just got those today, and he's starting to ink them. And if you want to see, his sketches are quite messy, but his work is quite nice. But if you want to see a little, I will show you.
Sure, yeah, show them. If you're cool with showing. There we go. Oh boy.
Wow, those finals look amazing. This looks great. Yeah,
these are rough sketches. They don't look amazing. I know they look better though. So
but people like to see, what the process is. But like, yeah, this is the moment when, like, do you see how it's all drippy on the panel?
Where he,
This is the moment where he's officially crazy and he's Egg Beater now. This is the moment. You saw it here first. This is after they've killed his wife. And you've seen it here first. They make her like, so Macy, my bad guy whose name is Macy, like his thing is a can of mace, and he like makes her suck on it, and like that's how she dies. She like suffocates from him doing the mace in her mouth, and Egg Beater has to watch her die like that.
Fucking sweet,
oh. Wow.
And now he's crazy and stuff, and they're gonna light his house on fire. So
it's so based.
Very sad.
It's super based.
So based.
Yeah, but
murdering all the comic book wives is so based.
His pencils are quite messy sometimes, but then like every once in a while, it's like, oh great, that gives me hope. And then he sends me the inks, and they're just like perfect, and I'm like, I don't know how you do it, but great, like whatever works.
Cool. It's always exciting to get your art in, like, see your art drawn by someone else, or your characters drawn by someone.
Yeah, sorry, Student of God. Look at what Student of God said.
Student of God. Yes, thank you. That is my intention, and I will continue.
We like that too.
I very much like that, and we will maintain that. At least I will. I'm pretty sure we're on the same page. We're here for comics. Imagine that.
What?
I'm a comic artist. I'm a comic artist. I'm not here to argue on the internet. Amazing.
Prove it. Prove it. Prove it.
I'm working on my third book. Wait, I can't. Fingers don't work. Third book. I was like, yeah.
And you've fulfilled books too, haven't you?
You're not allowed to be on your third book already, Irene. It's not.
Critical Blast was like Fiendish 3. Yeah, I'm working on Fiendish 3. So Fiendish 2.5 is my current campaign. Actually, let me just start sharing my screen because I'm gonna.
Show us what you're drawing.
People are gonna murder me. So Fiendish 2.5 is a current campaign, but because 2.5 is drawn by someone else, I'm working on 3. Like I've been doing thumbnails, so this is the first page that's a spread, and this is just the layouts. So this is actually my storyboarding style. It's like this really kind of simple, like quick line style that sometimes I do my thumbnails like this. But so I have 70 pages of these layouts done. This is what I've been working on in silence this whole time. And I can't really show you guys because it's mostly spoilers. I posted just a little bit. But I'm like 70 pages in. I'm gonna start penciling a bit and then get back to the layouts because I think Fiendish 3 is gonna be a 100-page book. It's gonna be huge. But yeah, I'm working on this because I'm going to draw the main books. And this is going. Oh, hold on! I have to turn something off. That's spoilery. Wait a minute.
Wait, is that the first 2 pages from Fiendish 3?
Yes, this is the opening page for Fiendish 3.
You're doing one of those cool. I love those kind of spreads where you have the opening shot at the top and then you have the panel. Yes, I'm so glad you're doing those. Have 10 billion of those in the whole book.
Okay. Okay, all right. Jake likes it because he does the same thing. But yeah, I'm excited. Actually, I need to move this one panel because Yomi is right in the middle of the page, and that's going to be cut off by default. But anyways, this is the opening page. I'm actually going to be doing spreads now, and there'll be a few. And oh my god, Fiendish is going to be so. Oh, it's so.
Fuck
it's so
yeah,
epic. It's so epic. And the reason Fiendish 3 is going to be like 100 pages is because I want to get to a plot point, the reveal of the main antagonist that we've kind of been building up to. Like all the demons are just part of the conflict. They're not actually what the story is about, and I can't say anything more. But like trust me, it's going to be something else that will be revealed at the end of 3, and everything will all come together, and I just can't wait. So it'll be worth it. It'll be worth the wait for both me and hopefully you as well. My lovely backers. That's what we're going. Oh, but backers. This over here. This here is this poster. It's like this canvas poster, and I'm just doing digital pencils. I'm about done. I'm just gonna touch it up, mask everything out, print it out, and then ink it traditionally. But it's this just cool composition that I came up with. That is like, it's like this collage composition with Yomi in the middle with like the rune circle around her, and this is that building in the background in green is Thalfrin. That's the shamanic hermitage that they go to in chapter 3. You'll see it in 2.5, but you'll see it again in chapter 3. That's actually where Ragna is from. And there's Cosmere, Iskall, and Ragna at the top, and then a bunch of like tentacles and trees and cool shit around it. And there's a mystery character that's supposed to go in the circle in the bottom, but you don't see it now because I turned it off because I don't want to spoil it. But this will be I'm super excited for this. I think what I'll do is just like the whole white on black covers I have for the main books, or as the 24-hour variants I have for all the books, I'll have this as this giant white on black poster, and it'll be this huge like wall hang thing. And I'm just making it because I think those are cool, and it'll also look cool as a convention banner. I just want it for myself, but y'all I'll put on the campaign as well for Fiendish 3. So yeah, there you go. I'm so excited for it. I'm so excited for it. Oh my god, I'm hyped. Yeah.
At least the stuff that you make that's like just for you also like can be just for everyone else. The freaking
I hope so.
The egg beater record, like this is just for me, and literally no one else is gonna ever want one. So you are definitely spending your money much better than I did. That money was my personal money, but still, like, no one's gonna want that.
Never say never. You don't.
No one's gonna want to pay $70 for that.
That is kind of expensive. Yeah. Stinky face. Hello.
Agrees.
What?
Self-deprecation agrees.
What?
Yes.
I mean, but that is kind of expensive, but it's still cool.
Yeah.
Wait,
well,
does the record actually have music?
Yeah. I've got it played on my channel. But it's weird because like the end of the song has me doing the schlurp noise, and I turned it up really, really loud like I always do, and I'm listening to the song, and it got to the end, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to hear myself like slurping, and so are all of my fucking neighbors are gonna hear me going, and that's what happened, and I was like, I'm never playing this again. So it was fun. He got played
What's
with.
that? Why? It was a little too embarrassing?
I mean, it was just weird. It was like, wow, that's quite loud. Like, that's
I
my
can see
voice.
that.
Why is that? Why did I do that?
I can see that.
What is
It's a
wrong with
little
me?
disconcerting. You're fine. I actually think I did this wrong. So if this is a spread, oh no, this is right. Okay,
But
I'm
if
trying
you,
to.
Yeah, you can't have them so close to the middle,
I think
right?
this is. Yeah, so you see the guidelines here. That's the center of the page. So I'm trying to not have Yomi's face so close to the middle. I'll move her over. I can't. I mean, it's not important entirely. She'll be a
Rainy,
little
if you put the Fiendish song on a record, I would buy it though.
Oh, no, it's not. Did you guys know I actually have made music for Fiendish, and I am getting an actual musician to make music for Fiendish 3. So I'm
Do one where you sing the lead track.
Yeah.
You don't want that. No, sir, you don't want that. No,
Do a cover version of your
Drunkenly.
own song where you sing it.
You don't want that, sir. You don't want that.
Have a bonus track where you sing. Do you know how they do bonus tracks on CDs where you have to wait to 5 minutes of silence and then all of a sudden it starts playing? Do that, but it'll be you singing "Happy Birthday."
Oh my gosh!
Happy birthday, Mr. President.
Wait, well, we'll get struck for that. Don't sing it. No.
That's
funny.
The
Don't
ultimate
hit the
Happy
YouTube
birthday
crime.
song.
It's
I don't
not,
think that.
That's not a thing anymore. That's actually
I don't think
legally not even a
anyone's-
thing anymore.
I don't think anyone's gonna hit you based on that off tune, like friggin'.
Oh yeah, it was
Whatever he just did. He changed it enough. It's fine.
Look, check it out. I'm already inking. I'm already doing actual lines on this
La-di-da,
thing.
look who's a show off. Just kidding. There we go.
Look, so maybe people can vaguely figure out what's going on with the pencils. And obviously, I started inking in the most important part.
That
Yeah,
sounds
most
like
sad and most
you.
important part, Jake.
There we go.
Yay. I did
See ya.
sing the Fiendish song, Jake. So in case you guys didn't know, I have a constructed language for Fiendish, and I have written poetry, and I made a tune for it, and I have a song, and it's gonna, yeah. Crazy. I'm sane.
Reenie Spurging.
So,
Yeah,
how's that
okay,
poll
give her
going?
the Spurg Award. She did.
Oh yeah, how's the vote going?
Let's see. Hold on.
Not looking good. Oh man, I like.
What was it on PSP?
Oh my god. You're right. I'm so glad. You guys are great. You would have endowed me with the most Spurgy award, essentially.
Endowed you?
You are well endowed.
Whatever, I got
I'm not.
Pixel Trader's
No, I'm
vote.
not.
That's all I wanted.
You
Yeah.
endowed.
I'm sorry,
Rainy.
Narwhal. I thought it would be you, but I took the throne. My apologies.
He's
What
too
have I done?
stoic. He's hiding behind that like Muppet beard.
What?
Which Muppet character has a big beard like that?
Well, Narwhal is definitely the mad genius character.
Makes
Oh, look
him
who's
look like
here.
a Muppet.
I got an email from the guy who helps me run my eBay store, and he's like,
Yo.
"Would you ever think about trimming your beard? Might help you find the old Miss Narwhal," something like that.
The old miss.
No, don't trim your beard. Don't listen to them.
Trim your beard.
Don't do it.
Well, don't shave it all off. Like trim. I don't know. I kind of like beards. So I'm biased.
Vaughn is here. Hi,
Vaughn,
Vaughn.
did you get hungry?
Hello.
Did you get hungry and eat half the ramen that was on top of your head?
That was-
He did have like a Justin Timberlake thing going on. It's true.
Dude, my hair got so bad. I think I realized it was too bad when I was working with Michael Golden, and I said, "Is there anything else I can help you with?" And he goes, "Yeah, get a haircut, hippie."
Already name dropping.
That's like
Already
name
name
dropping.
Here for 2 fucking minutes, and here we
There
go.
we go.
I wasn't name dropping. I was
hippie.
telling a story.
Did you know I'm friends with people?
All the people I know. Look at my creds.
Yeah, I'm friends with people too, like Rainy.
No,
Well, I can
name drop-
I can name
Y'all
drop
right
too.
here with
Well, it looks
me.
great.
Jake.
I have no friends outside of here.
I'm gonna name drop all over the
You're my
place.
only friends. I'm just kidding. There's
Ink
also
Cowboy voted Irene because it rhymes with Queen.
Wow.
Aw.
And
It rhymes with a couple of other things.
Barb voted me.
What are those things, Jake? You want to elaborate?
Where
I
did
mean,
it go?
Yeah.
Bean?
Oh, because dad jokes. He was saying peen.
There you go.
Okay.
That's what's on his mind like most of the time. That's why he's drawing that, to get it off his mind.
Not other
To get it off.
people's.
Hi, Snuggie. What's up? Snuggie is
How
a
you
bro, dude. Snuggie is
Hello.
a bro. Say hello, to Snuggie.
How you doing,
everyone.
Snuggie?
Snuggie knows what's up.
Snuggie?
So, Rini, what are we drawing? I missed out. Fiendish 3.
Yep, this is Fiendish 3. Here's the opening page. Well, I knocked the rough way back, but here you go. Here's the opening spread. Dun dun dun.
Read
There we
it.
go. I thought
that
I
was good.
lettered it. Where the fuck did the
I
lettering
have a
go?
question for artists. Do you guys have an ideal page count? Because I was just, panel count per page, or like 5. Okay.
Not too
kind
Between
of-
4 and 6. 4 and 6. Sometimes you can do 3 and it looks cool, but I don't know. That's me. I like having low numbers of panels. Numbles. So that you can,
Numbles. Numbles of pumbles.
Everybody.
So- the European style, they have a lot more usually on the page and they get printed bigger. Manga, obviously, like usually
Oh, is that
less.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
that very much is print size affects this. You know how
I've
European
never read
comics
European.
page size, print size is bigger, but they print bigger books, so you can fit more panels comfortably on that.
Gotcha.
Yeah, American comics usually about 5 to 6 panels, I think, is average.
Okay. Well, I mean, I know I feel like personally back in the day they used to do more. I used to think they used to maybe it's
agree.
just because I'm a Frank Miller fan and I noticed that. But I mean, he even like Walt Simonson. You look at his stuff and all those guys. They always had. I feel like the overall panel count has gone lower, as has the text per panel count, which is why I think modern comics read faster. And while I think that's generally by modern conventions considered better, I think the problem is we're getting less story per issue now.
I do think
Oops, sorry.
I would agree, having started reading some older stuff, yeah. The storytelling is more condensed and there's more panels per page, but also it's almost because the art is more simple. Like, not simple as in bad, to be clear, but it's more straightforward, flat coloring, and because the art is so much more layered, you almost need bigger panels, otherwise it gets muddled. So it's kind of a higher level of graphicness means that you can add things will read better smaller the more graphic it is. Does that make sense?
You can still cover a lot of story ground with less panels. Do you know what? Make me big, and I've got 2 examples right now.
I'm big in him.
Because look, this is
Very
just like One Punch Man. You go in very few, like it's like 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this. So it's between like 3 and 5. But they're like this size book, and then you get like a European one like Elric. Oh, I can actually zoom out a little bit because I'm so zoomed in.
Thank you for the
It's
motion
smaller.
sickness.
Oh wait, I thought the
Yeah.
Belle Delphine thing was a bit. You actually
No,
asked
it's an
them?
actual
No,
Belle
it's
Delphine
not,
freaking
guys.
keyboard.
Nope.
It's not a bit.
Nope, that's fake
real.
for you, everybody.
But like,
Dick, I would have hid that. I mean, I wouldn't have gotten it, but I would hide it.
Vaughn's reaction. I
Jake
would have been
is
ashamed.
shameless.
I would have been ashamed
Yeah,
and hidden
but
it away.
He
Look.
spent so much money on it and then bought 2 of them, so he has to use one to get his
I
money's
didn't buy
worth.
2 of them. I bought this one and the PewDiePie one.
Do
But
they-
like, obviously, you can see the size is different, and like in the European ones, they have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. If you put
Oh
10
my
panels in like
God.
an American-sized book, you feel like you're having an aneurysm
For
while
some
reading
reason,
it. But
one of my go-tos when I look at panel layouts,
look at this.
I'm gonna say
1, 2,
so-
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 10.
Silvestri is
1,
one of
2,
my
3,
go-to
4, 5, 6,
when it comes
7,
to-
8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
panel layouts. I don't know. I think Silvestri. Like right now, I'm looking at a page that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I feel like he's a great guy that's able to do a fairly high panel count without compromising the quality. George Perez actually might be the best at that. I don't know if you guys ever studied his stuff.
I'm done.
Like his stuff was, I mean, he would, even Marv Wolfman said that he would add panels to what was written if he felt it made a better story, even if it was more work for him. And he was doing
That is so adorable that you call it studying.
What do you mean?
You're just like, I don't know if you've ever studied.
Well, it kind of like
studying.
Why is that? What?
I don't know. It's just adorable. It's like you do study. Let's go to study hall.
Listen, I study. I go back and like read. Well, it's like I read it for pleasure, right? But then I go back when I'm right.
What have you been reading for pleasure for?
Y'all are getting
We're
weird.
Are we like 10 years old?
Y'all
This
are
is what
broken.
There are multiple
Y'all are.
levels of.
Okay.
All right, never mind. I'm not even going to finish that sentence.
Take us to
Nomsky says,
school.
"Jake, show us the
can
Bell
absolutely-
bathwater." I'm not lucky enough to have that bathwater.
He
absolutely study
was the
comics.
last
I did
person
go to
on the
college
waiting
for
list.
comics.
I'm not sure if this is true, but didn't they like have someone testing the Belle Delphine bathwater to see if there was actually like skin cells?
I'm
And
sure
someone
some
found that-
YouTuber got content out of that and justified the purchase on their tax return by making a video where they analyzed the bathwater. And I'm pretty sure some YouTuber probably did pretend they didn't actually want the bathwater by doing an analysis.
Well, listen, it would be good content. You know what I mean? Like,
Would it
would.
though?
Yes,
Would
because I didn't watch it. But like, I'm sure someone.
Okay, wait.
He's slowly
mean-
tiptoeing towards buying some on eBay secondhand and testing it himself as a justification.
No, I would never.
Do you mean it would be like content that would get views, or do you mean it would be good? Because it might get views, but it's not good.
I think like sending it legally to a lab, I think has entertainment value. Personally,
Instead of sending it illegally to a lab.
Hey, like everybody. Also, here are boobs. You're welcome.
Oh, that's a great.
you guys-
That's a great image.
I love this.
Sorry.
page.
What's
I'm
her
so
cup
proud of it.
size? Asking for a friend.
Gigantic. Oh,
By
like,
the end
I
of the
wanted-
series, she's going to be double Z.
I'm trying to pull the power girl with her. It's like she already has giant tits, but then I started hanging around Boob Dan. I was like, I'm not ridiculous enough. I need to copy. I don't need to be like Boob Dan. Just copy his.
Yeah,
on this.
it's actually an origin story for Goblin Girl. She becomes Goblin.
And by the end,
Well, that's why we're doing a crossover. Fiendish and
she
Goblin Girl are doing a
injects herself
crossover.
with
Both
estrogen.
her and Goblin Girl have giant tits and they're green haired with like tan skin. So I'm like, oh my god, our characters are really similar by coincidence.
Twinsies. You
Oh my
have
god,
twinsies.
it's gigantic moves, and I love this page because just by coincidence, like Yomi looks like she's staring at Ragna's tits. Oh, I love how this turned out.
And thinking, why couldn't it have been me?
It's true.
It's great. So,
that's the fate of every small tittied woman. Why couldn't it have been me? And then as time goes by, their backs don't have as many problems and they feel really vindicated.
Cope.
I do feel very vindicated.
Yeah, full on cope.
It's pretty great.
Oh no, my back. I wish my boobs were smaller. Oh no.
I mean, don't talk to someone with giant boobs and you won't be joking.
Dude, for real. You have no idea.
Some women do
This
drink the
shit's heavy,
Kool-Aid
dude.
and get them
And
and
it
smell them.
hurts. If you wanna run or jog, like
You say that, but I rarely ever hear girls with small tits say, "I wish my tits were smaller." But I do.
Yeah,
hear
but
girls.
They're already small enough at that point.
Okay, I worded that poorly. I worded that poorly.
Comma Jed says, Rena, you should send Vaughn a jar of Ragnar's bathwater so you can send it illegally to a lab to see if it's real.
Comma Jed, I think he's like
I
gotta
should totally
be the
do
funniest.
that for Fiendish Street. Have like Ragna bathwater as an add-on. See how many people get.
You really
for legal reasons.
You've got
It's
do
a
that.
drug.
make a special fantasy style flask to put it in too.
If you do,
Oh
if
my
you do
God,
that
I
though,
will.
how
Cake?
How
Oh,
can
that's
I
true.
do-
Cake to offset.
can I do Ethot Alley bathwater now? That was my plan, and now I can't do it.
No, you should. You came out with it. You can do it first. I won't steal your thunder. You can't put. I don't think that's really an equivalent. I don't think guys have the same problem.
Hey, Jake, can you put that line into Cardinal somehow?
Yeah, please.
What? My hips are really yes. Okay, yes. Ink Cowboy. That a variation of that might find its way into Connell the Barbarian.
Is there going to be a helicopter-based attack, Jake and Connell?
Yes, yes. There's gotta be. There's fucking gotta be.
Or like he can fly with it too.
Vaughn,
lassoing.
I'm drawing today because of the Connell on a bike drawing. Did you see Connell on a bike, by the way, Vaughn?
I'm afraid.
Show Vaughn.
I feel like I can. When you showed that drawing, I can hear.
Hey, you know something?
Look at the face.
You guys, I just realized.
I can hear that photo though.
I can
like,
hear
I can
this
hear
image.
it.
Yeah.
I can
You
hear
can
it.
hear drippage in this heap.
Yeah, it just how like bikes sound when their tires are burst, like.
Oh my god!
So yeah,
Oh,
I'm doing
great.
space hopper, and I was gonna do pogo stick. I'm gonna do helicopter. I'm gonna do fucking helicopter one.
Dude, yeah, helicopter. I think also like a saw blade, like Mortal Kombat.
All right, listen. Stop giving people these spoilers now. All of these are some fucking saw blade, like the one wheel Mr. Garrison makes in South Park when he sits on that thing.
Oh, that's not what I was talking about. I was talking about. Well, that's another application.
If Connell, wait, I'll sketch it super quick. If Connell had a saw blade ability, it would be a fucking Sonic. I can get to make him a fucking Sonic head.
You gotta do like Mortal Kombat fatalities with Connell.
No, he would be like this. Hold on, where is he? Wait. That is Vaughn. That is essentially the point of Connell, to do like really over the top gore. So like there is. Hold on, let's let this. I'm drawing him upside down. This is hard.
Helicopter, Mortal Kombat finishing. Oh my god!
The X-ray.
How does he not have a helicopter move yet? Like you should have.
He does. He now does.
What if he wants to bake a cake?
What? What the fuck are you on about?
What if he wants to bake a cake? Would he have an egg beater one?
Oh my god! He just has Crichton's egg whisk attachment that he has.
I mean, it's the farthest most useful power. Like if you need any tool, he can just shapeshift and get that tool.
When I hold a pencil in front of a piece of paper, I just have like a panic attack because I'm like,
well, I'm really experienced at holding pencil length objects. So
that's it.
This is the dirtiest stream we've ever done. Also, we draw a lot, Vaughn. That helps. Just try that sometime.
Well, that's what he was referring to. I don't know what you're thinking of, Rini.
But yeah, it would be
exactly what I was saying. Duh.
It would be like this. He would be in the sword blade.
Well, that's not even what I was thinking.
He would be in it. He would be in it, and he would be spinning.
Well, Jake, I was thinking of the fatality in Mortal Kombat 9 where Kung Lao puts his hat on the ground and it starts spinning, and then he drags him through it. I was thinking he takes it and he just kind of starts spinning it around with his hand really fast, and then he just kind of like to the point where it's like a circular blade.
Okay.
And cuts him in half.
So we got Saw Blade, we got Tails from Sonic the Hedgehog helicopter.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I need to do some vein things. There we go.
Don't do the egg beater one though. It's dumb.
No, it's what? Ali's like, it's my idea. So
I'm trying to think. There's really is. You give one. I honestly have found, even just through developing superpowers, even giving a character one.
You ability, finally developed real superpowers. After I developed superpowers.
After I personally developed them, I found I could be a better super. That would be a good idea, actually. A guy who just gets superpowers and he decides just to write about superpowers instead of actually doing anything.
Just don't like purposely get a lot of radiation. Like I'm gonna get more superpowers.
But then
I would like
to
to expose myself to dangerous chemicals just so that I know better what I'm going to be writing about. I'm not going to do anything with it, but I'll write about it.
That'd be good.
Like every time I sneeze, like lightning flies out. I want to be able to write about that. I don't want to do anything.
Your superhero name is the Sneeze.
Someone should do I mean, it's probably been done before, just a joke superhero book, but not like One Punch Man. Like everybody has stupid superpowers that kind of just gets in the way.
No one's ever done a joke superhero book before.
Oh, so you mean like The Boys?
In this specific way I'm talking about. I haven't read The Boys.
The Boys, I haven't read The Boys comic, but The Boys show got really soy, honestly.
Yeah.
The Boys comic is fantastic, but the show fucking sucks balls.
Really?
Yeah, but like what I mean is they have a lot of random silly powers, like that guy who can just grow his dick.
Oh yeah, what's his name? Love Sausage.
That's not his real name.
Yes, it is.
Yes,
I'm
the
not
Russian
kidding.
guy, the Russian guy with his fucking massive wang.
Look it up. His name is Love Sausage. That's actually his name.
Right, the Boys comics. Look, it's been a while since I read him. I mean, the Full Tilt Edge. Garth Ennis, I very much enjoy his writing, but there are like 2 entire volumes. Like Derek Robertson is one of my favorite artists. There used to be there was 2 whole volumes with a fill-in artist, and like me when I was reading when I was younger is like I could do that and it's for free. It's like the deadline was coming up and they gave it to this guy. No offense if you
it was
ever
Russ
hear this.
Braun. Yeah, it was Russ Braun.
Oh, you actually? Oh,
yes, and yeah.
No, now you made it real.
You actually knew that? Oh.
He's
like disgusted.
It looked like he had like 2 days to draw entire
yeah, I shouldn't have said his name. I thought you were going to say something nice about him.
No.
Good job.
I'm gonna shut up now. But yeah, it was unfortunate, and as someone who very much likes, look, there we go. I'm giving an out where it's not his fault. He was given like 3 hours to draw a whole book.
I thought you were gonna say something nice. So
you just made it worse. You were like, it went from like 2 days to 3 hours. Like, goddamn.
Yeah. And there we go. I gotta help the guy out now. You know his name. Now he's a real.
Really
now
nice
he's a real
of
human
you.
being, Vaughn.
Now we feel bad. Wow.
Oh wow,
It's that easy to make Jake feel bad.
Okay,
Yes,
I should do it more often.
It actually is.
Heroinberg said Amanda Comer and Jimmy Palmiotti did a comic in 2014 for Aftershock about a girl who tried to get powers by imitating various origin stories. It's called Super Zero. It ended abruptly at issue 6.
That's so unfortunate.
She died trying to get one of the superpowers.
It sounds fun.
Shout out to a guy in his room in the chat. What up?
Oh, I mean, it sounds like it could be almost a kind of story like My Hero Academia, where Deku didn't have powers and he really wanted it, but there was an actual heroic story tied into that and shit. But I'm assuming they didn't do that, and it sucked.
Well, no, man. Well, I haven't read Super Zero. By the way, rest in peace, Aftershock, man. They were good. Well, they last, I think, kind of.
Make up your mind.
Well, I mean, at least the books I read from them were good.
Jones Longbox is like, Vaughn, I love you.
I love you too, dude. John's Longbox. That was like one of my favorite interviews. Honestly, that was so fun.
Yeah, John's Longbox is awesome.
We've all been on
everyone.
We all have.
Go follow him.
Yes, I'm not
one of us.
Yeah.
It's not just you.
I know it's not just me. I know Reenie's been on.
Yes, I have been on.
Wait, everyone but Jake's been on, probably, right?
Everyone but Jake's been
on.
Can we? Yeah, that would be really fun.
Yeah, have me on to talk about cards.
Well, have me on 3 times before you have Jake on specifically, please.
Yeah, let him do the heavy lifting.
Now it's a joke, and he can't have Jake on ever.
Yes,
I'm okay with that.
No. Should definitely have Jake on, but after he actually has a comic.
Hey, Jake, thanks for modding me in the chat last time, man.
Yeah, do you like how I modded Jules instead of you?
Dude, I love how she didn't even respond. She probably left the chat by the time you.
I know, that was great. That was the ultimate. That was the ultimate. But no, I felt bad because I think some person's in the chat. There was like an actual argument about modding in the chat, and all I did was I knew people were asking, and I just all capsed, "Nobody is modded on this channel," when obviously there are mods.
It was bad actually. Like he came back to my channel because he was on mine, and I was like, oh, you should go hang out with Jake and stuff and talk to them about things. And he came back and he's like, he rejected me, and I was like, oh, I'm sorry. Like I didn't know that would happen.
I spoke to him in another chat later, and he said he didn't remember what even happened. So there we go.
Okay, well that's good. You didn't hurt my friend.
Your homie.
His feelings are saved. Yeah. My mod.
Stop,
yeah, you
Dean.
You don't want to hurt people's feelings. You never know what'll happen.
Hello. Hello. Not even sexy but attractive or pretty is all push for androgyny? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
There's no androgyny here. Like, look at these boobs. I'm not playing that. I'm not playing that game. Nope. I draw all the hot fantasy women.
All of them?
That's what you'll get if you back Fiendish. Yes.
Every single one of them.
Yeah, she's drawn
every single one of them. Yeah. Only I draw them. But no, I mean,
Rini, I have a question. You're a big fan of Lord of the Rings. Can I ask you a lore-based question about Lord of the Rings?
Sure.
All right, what girl has the biggest?
I don't know if I would know it.
What girl has the biggest cup size in Lord of the Rings?
Breast Tilda.
Oh, this is no. It's important. I'm asking. It's. I need your knowledge.
There's like three. Wait.
Really focused on in Lord of the Rings.
No. I know the answer. I have the answer. I know this.
All right, so you're a bigger fan than Rini is what you're saying.
Jesus Christ.
No. I know this. It's Rosie Gamgee.
Hang on, how's this spelled?
I was gonna say it's Tom Bombadil's wife.
Oh,
no, it's just Tom Bombadil.
No. It's freaking Samwise Gamgee's wife because they had a ton of children. And she was
the more children you have, the bigger your boobs get. Like, that's how humans work.
But actually,
she's a hobbit. She's a hobbit, and it's true.
Oh, okay, so
it is true. Well, that's a good answer. Yeah, she had the most kids, I guess. Well,
wait,
yeah,
so
everyone else. Arwen. Hobbits are like the short, stocky ones. Arwen, there were no female dwarves.
They also had Goldilocks as well. Like they had a bunch of kids. Yeah, they named one of their kids Goldilocks.
Based.
Oh, they did.
Really?
Based.
Goldberry. Yes. Well, Goldberry is the nature spirit. No, she was described as thin though, so it's not her. Well,
I got pogo stick Connell done.
Focused on describing women too much.
Vaughn, I have answered your question. You're welcome.
Thank you. No, thank you. I appreciate it. Rosie Gamgee has the largest breasts in Lord of the Rings. Thank you.
See, I guess I failed Lord of the Rings lore. I didn't know who had the biggest tits. I'm not a real fan.
Yeah, no, thank you. Yeah, you're not.
You know, in books in books like Scott Pilgrim, when they like introduce a character and they have like an arrow and it's like their information, like this is the character's name, this is the age. Do you think in a book you should just every time a female character is introduced, you should have a little info panel that says their breast size?
You definitely do that.
No,
yeah, I think. Hang on, Jake. I think it's hear me out. You can have a man's height.
Oh, there we go. It's the same thing, right?
Yeah.
I don't think you should, and I'll tell you why. Because men can tell a woman's breast size just by looking at her. Already.
Some girls stuff their bras out.
Did we?
That's like
what are we 12 years old, Vaughn? No girls do that anymore. Stop it. They have TikTok filters for that now.
What if they have to leave their house, Allie?
What are you saying?
The feminists, when they
don't leave their house.
They were like doing it. They were forging these like arguments of how cringe like the male-centric writing was. They would use the examples like that. They'd find some guy like in a novel and they're introducing like a female character versus introducing a male character, and the female characters are like, she was 130 pounds, double D, red eyelashes, blah blah blah.
That is not a real. Great. I can't imagine a real man writes like that. I've never.
Did we ever answer the question of when women enter a room, they look at who has the biggest boobs to see who's the dominant female?
No,
What?
that doesn't happen.
Oh.
That doesn't happen.
That's
I mean,
stupid.
maybe
Shut up.
maybe like normal women, but I don't think either of us are normal women.
Lies. Look. Wait, look. I
That's
finished
one of the
progress pick.
stupidest things that I've ever heard anyone say.
Dick.
That's hold on.
Jake-
That's applying male logic of comparing height to women. Women don't operate the same way.
They headbutt each other's chests.
Yeah.
And no.
They breast butt each other.
Right. Well,
I
then you
finished
can
progress
tell who
pick
actually
Connell.
like moves.
There's actually a
Wow.
word for that. There's a word for that. My chat knew it.
He's having a great time.
Oh, that's
Just bouncing
great.
along. There he is. I'm sure it hurts a lot to use, but it's worth it.
Where's the
Is it?
connection?
Dude, he looks like he's really into the pain.
Where's his
Look
what?
at the little circle on the- Oh my god.
That is
Jake-
not.
Jake, if he's like chasing someone with that and he's like, ow, 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 ow. And then they run into a bramble patch. He's like, I cannot follow.
Oh my god! Yeah, like this. No, okay, wait. No, it would be a sequence of them running. The villains would say, "Go into that bramble patch. He can't follow us there," and then it would cut to like his even more determined face as he's actually going through the bramble patch, and it would be like, "Go through that lake of acid. He can't follow us there," and then he would be him going through the lake of acid anyway, even more determined. They'd be like, "What's with this guy? We can't shake him."
Yeah, that's good.
And then it like broken glass.
This is why
nails.
you come on here, because we're writing your book for you.
Exactly.
That's what Jake does. Yeah.
It's on here to idea farm. It's-
Wish I was this creative.
It's a good sign of Connell that he's like a good character. It's like, you know what's funny? He's like his
Yeah, he's
character.
alright.
It doesn't
Go
need
on.
to be like, oh, like, you know, whatever. These are his qualities psychologically and his traits. It's like, no, he's got giant shape-shifting ding dong. That's like hilarious.
Yeah, I
Like,
don't
whatever
need
you
to
want.
know. I don't need to know whether he's INFJ or like whatever.
Yeah.
I do. You must tell me his personality type.
His
Yes,
I know
personality
you
type
do.
is
Very,
P-
very important.
What
I
the fuck
need
is
to-
INFJ?
His
Oh, you're
personality type is
uncultured,
PEM.
uncultured person.
Wait, they don't give you that stupid personality test in school anymore?
Let
Not
me see
so
this. I
bad.
took a personality test at one point, I think. All right.
And it gives
How'd
you,
that
it
turn
assigns you like 4 different letters, and it's like, oh, you're introverted, blah 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 blah.
These bitches don't know me. All right, let me take this shit.
And then they're like, okay, based on these
don't know
4
you.
letters, these are
All
the
time to take
jobs
the
that you're.
test.
Oh, it's really stupid. Who's
Yeah,
already done?
it's-
You regularly make friends when I leave my house.
No.
Oh, Marami's INTJ. Yeah, I am an INTJ, despite my friend who's also into this shit thinking I'm an ENTJ. No. I swear to God, I'm introverted. I could sit at home all day and be happy. That's an introvert. But no, it's not. It's based on Jungian psychology, and I agree. If you view it in a way like this determines your whole life and this is your career path, that's stupid. Don't take it that way. It's just people have patterns of behavior, and there's rough categorization. It's like it's called Myers-Briggs. That's the full name of it. There's like 16 general personality types, and each of the 16 are broken down into 2 further ones that are assertive and turbulent.
It's
so you can be
wait.
INTJ-A or INTJ-T.
So there's a dating
it's-
profile that makes you take the test, and I very quickly went through it, and I got ENFP, whatever that is.
It's basically
extroverted,
like
intuitive, feeling, perceptive. Yeah, that makes sense.
but I thought you were saying
perceptive.
pervert. No.
Hey,
It's
Thanks,
basically
Ellie.
the like academics zodiac is what it is.
The academia.
Because
I like it. You can
Yeah.
because people can use it and like build a bunch of pseudoscience, but I like it because I think it's I mean I like to just structure everything and like figure out how people work, and I use it as a guide to help writing early on. So if I establish a
She
character's
does.
general personality, I have all my characters typed out, and then once I figure out who
There
their
you go.
personalities are, I don't need to. I'm also mildly like, okay, so here's the funny thing about INTJs.
Mildly?
All the like all
Holy
the-
shit! The speed at which you are speaking.
so all the like if you look at the INTJ, go to like the Myers-Briggs. Shut the fuck up. So go to the Myers-Briggs personality test, whatever, on the website. They have all the types all laid out in detail, and INTJ is like fucking like Heisenberg and Batman and all these like kind of super masterminds, and a lot of super villains are INTJ. So that's me. Hello, yay!
Rainy.
That's
It
good
fits.
to know. I'm very proud.
Hey,
Yes, it
Rainy.
fits.
Hey, Rainy, let's test your Berserk knowledge. Who in Berserk has the biggest boobs?
Ooh.
Slan.
Not Casco.
Slan? How's Slan
Slan.
spelled? For research purposes.
Oh,
That's
she's the
L-A-N.
demon chick, probably.
Yeah, she's the demon chick. Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, yes, she
There's a
definitely. has
demon
bigger
chick?
boobs. Come on. Yes.
Yeah, she's one of
She's one of
the.
the God Hand.
Oh wow.
Hey,
Oh,
everybody, go buy Berserk.
Yeah.
$29.99.
Not back. Go buy Berserk. Berserk $29.99.
Go back Berserk. Yeah,
I-
they're trying
I
to
listened
crowdfund.
to-
I got
Today when I
to
was
use the same
working-
backing.
Today when I was working, I put the Guts theme on repeat with slowed down with reverb. It's like, oh, you know that song.
Nice. With reverb.
Oh, I can't, but I know
No,
that's
so
really sad.
what the Myers-Briggs allows like academics to do is just the same as what like chicks do with the zodiac. They're like, "Oh, of course you do that. You're an Aries. Like, I wouldn't get along with you. You're a Leo." It's just like, "Oh, of course you do that. You're an Ian, blah blah blah. Oh, I wouldn't get along with you because you're an I."
Of course,
blah, blah, blah.
everyone's going insane. It's a new moon.
Yeah,
Yeah, weird
of
that people
course
who
it
think
is.
that way, right? So strange.
Rainy.
It's just that for academics.
Wait, why did you say my name? You know the person here who follows the moon charts is Jake, right?
Really?
It's not me. Yes.
What? Do you
Jake
not know
is
that bit of
resident-
I don't
stupid
care.
Jake follows the moon
I don't-
cycle.
Hold on.
I don't.
I have an app
Well, you
on my
follow
phone.
a different cycle, you know
I
what
have
I mean?
a map.
Yeah, all women do.
I know.
I have an app on my
Glad you
phone that's
know.
the moon cycle. Look, we're just coming out of a new moon.
Oh, nice.
Look.
You are there though.
Huh?
Mercury is retrograding. I don't think we're in a new moon here, are we?
It's the same moon, Allie.
What the fuck
Yeah,
is a merchant?
but like
Don't
it's
tag it. Enneagram.
moving in a
Enneagram is
different
not real.
area from where you are.
Usually for
I think it's still the same.
Finatra! Yo, Finatra, what's
So,
up?
Contra.
Yo,
So
Hi,
do
Finatra.
Redundant. You mean Fungineers?
you want the Fungineer hat? You want to see
Yeah,
the
yeah,
I want the
Show
Fungineer
everybody the
Fungineer hat.
hat?
Show
What
it.
is it?
Show it.
Look at this.
There you go.
Look at this.
What is
This
that?
the
What,
best hat ever.
when can I
The
get
best
that?
hat ever.
And
Next
it's-
time
it's
Jake comes
nice
to the
and
stage,
gay.
we're all getting these hats.
It's
gay as
nice
fuck,
and
dude.
pink and gay. There you go.
Nice.
Yep.
Just the way I like it.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Really worry about.
Can you please make it a different color for me? Because I don't want to wear pink.
Please make it
But
in
I would
non-gay colors.
I would
I
like one of
agree.
them. Yes, please.
But like that's because we had such a fun weekend, dude.
know.
Like it was so fun.
Stop. It was fucking amazing. We need to do more of that. I don't think like doing the whole convention circuit, like trying to make a living off of it is the way to go. But at least a couple times a year, doing cons and meeting people in person is fantastic, dude.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
absolutely
I mean,
gonna keep
again,
doing that.
that's one of the reasons why I think, for example, Billy Tucci has the best connections and some of the best in the industry is because he's at like every con. Is like
Mhm.
so, like I've been to I think 12 conventions and it's
that
because-
sounds so tiring. Isn't that like exhausting?
Oh, I mean, have you seen his energy? You know, he can handle it.
Oh
So-
yeah,
fair.
yeah.
That's
But
fair.
I do think it does take a lot of energy, but it's also invigorating. Like when I go to a really good con, I come back. Like I want to create, I want to do comics. So this year, I mean, I'll probably do like 3, which is a lot for me because I also have to like fly back to Taiwan and shit and all this other stuff. But it's just a good time. Like I don't think you should depend on it for a living, but it's good to see people in person.
There
Which is great.
also are people like, for example, a guy Project Analysis who was on your show. I met him. He first of all, that guy he sold me his comic when I was at Terrificon, and I've been friends with him, backing his books ever since. Like I would have never found out about him because there's so many projects on these things. If it wasn't for that in-person connection, you know. So I think
Wait. Stinky Face said, "Damn girl, are you Mercury in retrograde? Because you mean absolutely nothing to me."
That is fucking good. That is so good.
Oh, that's good. Camel, what's up, Yo, Cannell, you want to hop on?
Emma.
you wanna come
Speaking
hang
of
out?
moons.
Yo, let me send you the link. Come chill. Just doing a chill draw stream, so you are more than welcome.
I'm 30% into this stupid ass test, by the way.
30% something.
Are you taking the Myers-Briggs test right now?
Yeah.
Okay. All
The
right.
world would be better.
You
Is it-
take it and then reveal your personality type, and you can tell me why I'm right and why it's awesome.
He takes the test, and the result is just please see a doctor.
Honestly, that's kind of the result I'm expecting, if I'm being honest with you. You prefer to do chores before allowing yourself to relax? I mean, it depends on the chore.
Okay.
Oh,
don't read out the
Cannell's
whole
going to
test.
sleep. No worries. Good to see you around. Get some sleep. JW Learning says I just finished book 2 of Fiendish. Yeah, the only thing I didn't like was it ended. Awesome. I'm so glad you like it. Book 2 of Fiendish is good, guys. I am so proud of the work we did on it.
Did
So
you
if
just
you
call
got
it
the book,
Fiendish?
Shut the fuck up.
Fiendish.
Fiendish. I can't talk. The Fiendish.
The Fiendish.
But yes, I'm a real writer. Did you know that? I'm a real writer. But my books are meant to be read. I put a lot of time into the stories and the characters, and it's all building up to book 3. So if you got the book, read it. It's not just there to look pretty. I want you guys to enjoy the story, and let me know if you did or if you didn't. I want real feedback so I can improve. Thank you, JW Learning. Yeah. I did. Did I say fiendish?
You still need on one campaign to have a printed dish called the Fiendish.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you do.
I should. I will. I'll do that.
Dude, Rainy, if I had spoons and I had coasters and I had an apron, you need a Fiendish, and then everyone will be set to make whatever they need in the kitchen. It's perfect.
All right, our powers will combine, and we'll help everybody get back in the kitchen. And I'll have a dish set, and you can have the apron.
Oh, you're getting
It's
back to the
perfect.
kitchen?
Yeah. I encourage that. Everybody.
That was the name of my biggest tier, was the get back in the kitchen tier.
Nice.
and then I had the easy back oven. That was the next one.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Wait, this question, does you usually prefer to be around others rather than your own? My own what?
Yourself.
On your own.
Oh, rather than on your own.
Hand time,
Yes.
you know.
Oh.
Your own, white people.
Oh, my own.
I mean, rich people. I mean, what?
What? God damn. It's a lot of categorization here.
I know. That's what we're here for. Categorizing people.
K2000 says book 3 needs more boobs.
There will be. There will be
boobs.
There will be boobs, yeah.
She says
the whole book will
forebodingly.
be. No, kind of, but you'll see what I mean. Well, the whole book will have Ragna. Like, Ragna was introduced towards the end. Well, technically a little bit in chapter 1, but she was towards the end of chapter 2. Ragna's with us all through book 3, but also there are other characters that I won't spoil, and there'll be tits galore, guys. Also,
Tits
demons
galore.
galore.
That's like a good
Getting back
Bond
to demons.
woman name.
It's gonna be great.
Oh wait, Pussy Galore was a Bond.
Yeah, she was. She was in Goldfinger.
Her sister
Oh, she got
tits.
it all right.
Her little sister tits.
What?
What?
Her little sister's name was Tits. Tits galore.
Oh,
Bullshit.
this is not a real person.
No, it wasn't. But Tiscore is not a character.
It is now.
That's silly.
You believed me?
No, I didn't. I knew because I've seen the film.
He knew.
He knew. He didn't believe
He
me at
knew.
all.
I need
I
a
just
stronger
wanna
drink.
Pat your little head.
Don't we all?
Adorable.
No, I have a problem when it's like this is like my second beer, and I've noticed that I need to drink like 5 of these younglings before I get even a buzz. It's just a
Younglings?
problem.
Fucking
Younglings.
You drink
younglings.
Isn't that what it's called?
No, younglings are the little kids in Star Wars.
Yeah, but isn't that what that beer is called?
No, it's called Yinglings.
I said Yingling, didn't
Oh,
I?
okay.
You said
Racist.
younglings.
You said younglings.
I said younglings?
You know,
okay, well,
but you know,
everybody
that's actually
knows
that's
I pronounce things funny. I don't give a shit.
that's actually funny because when I went to Disney World, I went to Star Wars Land, and they have that beer there, and I was like, oh, that's a little weird that they have like a beer that's called Younglings. Like, I thought it was just for Star Wars.
No.
I was like, I didn't know it was spelled like that. I thought it was spelled like young, but I guess not. I guess it's like weird space spelling.
It's German or something. It's guys. I pronounce things weird. See, you see the poll that's in chat about who's the most spurgy. That's why I'm currently winning. So here's proof, and that's my defense. There you go. Everybody vote for me. Thank you.
Speaking of pronunciation, JW Learning says, "How is Wyoming's name pronounced?" And I just pronounced it with the proper pronunciation, so now you know.
No, you didn't.
The name is Wyoming.
Her name is Yomi. Oh my god. You're gonna
Yomi
oh. I thought you were talking about like the state of Wyoming. I was like, you did a good job.
No. Jake keeps on calling her Wyoming, and it's people are gonna. You know what? I don't even care. How dare you?
That's her
How
real name.
dare
It's
you?
Yomi. I'm very offended. My character.
How very dare you? You come into Rainy's house.
Yeah. Sit on Rainy's carpet.
Things.
Please don't.
Not in front of her salad.
I mean, first of all, I don't have carpets, but also don't. Just don't.
You wouldn't have carpet.
You can't get the blood out of carpets. That's why.
Exactly. Also, I mean, I'm starting to worry. I finally put some art up because everybody was like giving me shit for not having anything on my walls. It's like I ripped out all the carpets. I redid all the floors to be like tile and wood, and it's like all my walls were bare. And I painted like everything just white and black, and everybody's like, Irene, you decorate like a fucking psychopath. So there you go. I might have a problem.
All the walls are bare.
Putting 2 pictures up definitely stopped people thinking you're a psychopath. It was a good move.
I have more. I have 2 pictures. I have a map of Iceland that I got in Iceland in the living room that's been there forever. It's really cool.
Where's your fiendish map?
It's over there.
Is it on the wall?
Really far. Yeah. Here. It's behind me. There. Look.
I'll look.
Let me full screen me. That's my drawing table.
A guy in his room is like, Rainy's room was like in 40-Year-Old Virgin when he hides all his nerdy stuff and then there's just nothing left.
I mean, like, see that kind of like drapery behind? Those are 2 giant shelves of all my products and stuff, and I have like a covered in products.
See,
yeah.
I thought that was your like
bathwater.
I thought that was your Dexter style pill
Why'd
room.
you say it like that? Your product? Oh, like the products you're selling.
Oh wait, JW Learning asked how many pages is chapter 3 going to be?
It's probably about 100 pages. So I'm at 70 pages of thumbnails, and I'm getting to like the end. I already told everybody the premise. They're going to Dorvo, and I've taken fucking 70 pages for them to just get to Dorvo, and then it's like, well, what happens there? And I mean, it's like I've got this big fight scene at the end and everything, and it's gonna be super epic. And I have been condensing stuff and it's still 70 pages. So I actually think I need to go back and expand a couple of points into like just spread out a bit. That's what she said. Into some scenes need to be extended. So, because I think I rushed it too much. So, anyways, it's going to be like at least 100 pages, and I'm having serious doubts because that's a lot of pages, and I don't want to make you guys wait forever. But I want to get to that plot point. So, I don't know.
I think the Lucent too. The second Lucent book is going to be 100 pages too. With Bancroft in the chat. I think he's doing a 100-page book too, which is insane. So is it Fiendish 3? We're taking the hobbits to Isengard.
Basically, yes. That's where we're going. Yeah. Pronunciation is correct. I pronunciate everything. Everything right.
Yeah. Spelling was very incorrect though. Bill said, did Rainy say her floors aren't carpeted, and then did a laughing face? Yeah, because carpeted floors are disgusting and hard to clean. why would you have carpeted floors, you weirdo?
They're cozy.
Do you like being dirty? Do you like being dirty? Because that when I see people with carpeted floors now, I'm like, you probably smell.
I don't like it either, but I think it's just because I grew up.
What a judgment.
I grew up in Taiwan and no one has carpeted floors. It's a very American thing. I never really got used to it. So, yeah. It's just, I'm very clean. I'm like a clean freak. And I hate just thinking of all the shit that's stuck in the carpet floor. Blah, blah.
Yeah, it's gross.
Yeah.
Hardwood.
Cop it all the way, baby. Dirt me up.
Yep. Extended edition of Lord of the Rings movies. What do you mean? Like doing that for a comic? That would be cool. Well, that's what the 2.5 or the 0.5 stories are for. Those are essentially extended stories to the main series. Rini is Tolkien fan confirm. Well, I am. I talk about Lord of the Rings all the time. I'm not like the most hardcore fan though, because there are people that fucking speak Kenya and shit. I don't speak Kenya.
Yeah, my Govanen. Yeah.
What?
My Govanen.
What's that?
What the fuck are you on about?
It's fine.
Are you not going to tell us?
I didn't get that.
It's a greeting in Elvish.
Oh, yeah, see? I don't speak Elvish and shit.
What up, my fellow elves?
I can speak Nanarsa. That's my language.
They freaking say it in the movies, you dweebwads. You should know.
No.
All right.
Guys, I got my person. We're not that big fans.
Posers.
I got my personality test, guys. I got it.
Yes, what's your personality type?
Well, first guess.
No.
How the fuck should I know? You're a goddamn Aquarius. What?
Annoying?
I am a protagonist, ENFJT.
Protagonist?
What? Is that really what it says?
What?
That's what it says.
Okay. My God, no wonder you're the way you are. Jesus.
All of the answers to the questions he wrote were just names of people he knew.
That's not true. Yeah, like Jake, and then they were like, "Yep, all right, that guy sucks."
Yeah, mine is Crusader, but that sounds gay.
Did you guys both take that test just now?
No,
I already took it.
Wait, did you?
I already took it before. It's like ENFP
I
or whatever.
don't remember. I took it when I was like in 9th grade and immediately forgot it because it's gay.
You're not supposed to say them with the separate letters. You're supposed to say like mine's oomph.
Oh my God. Well, I didn't have it in school or anything. I just discovered it and I use it as a writing tool. I think it's a great writing tool, but no.
Oh no, Rainy, in American high schools, they make you take it and then they give you your thing and they're like, here's a packet about it. And then they give you a whole list of careers and they're like, this is what you should choose as your career based on like how much of this that you are. It's really stupid. And then mine said writer and I was like, fuck you guys for being right, you friggin' jerks.
Well, there you go. You just proved my point. It's not just hocus pocus. I mean, it's not like determining your whole life, but it is based on Jungian psychology.
I don't know. I feel like it's still you could put a writer in any of the categories. Like it's just like the Zodiac.
It is.
That's how
I think it's one of because INTJs aren't usually artists. I'm like, this is a really weird career, but I'm like a really analytical artist, so that makes sense. INTJs are very super analytical.
What you?
And so, yeah, shocking. But the thing is, it's more of a possibility. Like there's more of a possibility to pursue this or that career, what the fuck ever. But it's not a determination. You're right about that, clearly.
So it's funny that the Spurg poll is on there. Dude, I was on a stream the other day and they spent an hour trying to convince me that I'm autistic. I was like, I'm not autistic.
It's the only character flaw humans can have now.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not autistic. Like that doesn't I think saying you're on the autism spectrum now is just like I'm interesting. Let me tell you how interesting I am. I'm just like Sheldon from that show. Like
Bing Bong Theory?
No. Maybe you just don't like people, you freaking retards. Like
yeah.
But yeah, they sat there and they were like, oh, Allie, it's because you're detail oriented and you're obsessed with spelling. And I was like, I'm an editor. Yeah.
I am surprised there isn't some stupid Saturday Night Live parody of Big Bang Theory that they called Big Bang Theory, and it's just like terrible.
Well,
I bet there is on like YouTube somewhere now.
Dude, I can't get into Big Bang Theory. I just think it's like painfully unfunny.
It is painfully unfunny.
It's for people like my mom. My mom loved it, and she'd be like, "Jake, you'll love this." I'm like,
well,
no, come on.
And maybe I'm just an asshole.
She's like, inventions, nerd things. They do coding, and you're like, wow, thanks.
Yeah, but people who aren't actually into the culture and from the outside, they're like, wow, nerds are like this. No, they're not.
Yeah, I mean, that was one of my problems, was that it was like they'd say stuff that I'm like, okay, like these are like nerd things that like my mom would say.
I mean, yeah, that's the
mean? Like, they're not like these are big ass nerds, and they'll like say like things like they'll reference a 60s Batman show, and I'm like, no, when you talk to like nerds that are into this stuff, they'll be like referencing like all this specific stuff, and you'd get lost. But I understand that they want to make it like.
But they walk in and they're just like, riddle me this. Why can't I get laid? And then the laugh track goes, and you're just like, yes.
Yeah. How do you do, fellow nerds?
These are my people for sure.
It's so dumb. Like I couldn't get into it. Like when I was at work, there were a couple episodes.
I can't watch any show with an unironic laugh track. It's like painful.
I mean, I grew up on shows with
so, like some shows do work with laugh tracks. So like I'm a big fan of Red Dwarf. I find it a genuinely funny show, but it does have a laugh track, and it's like a live audience laugh track, by the way. It's like they do a performance kind of like on a stage set, and they record it. Even the ones where they do like videotape sections, like where it's all edited, they'll play that in front of the audience and record a live laugh track. And like
you can tell the difference though. Like you can tell the difference between the button and actual like laughter. So the actual laughter is better, but the like thing where you can tell that there's just somebody back there pressing the like you can tell. It's so gross. So why would this make anyone laugh? Like what? That's like watching Amy Schumer and being like, "This is some good shit, you guys." Yes, so funny.
Amy Schumer's trash
some
bag
kind
special.
Of psychology to like when you hear other people. You know when someone has a laughing fit and then you start laughing too for no fucking reason. It might be like some kind of psychology.
Yes.
But you could only push that so far. There's limits to that. It's just like painfully unfunny. I'm not gonna fucking laugh.
Dude, there's sometimes I think like for example, I'm pretty sure there've been a few times like especially with Jake, where Jake will start laughing at something really stupid, and then I just fucking can't.
Specifically Jake.
No, it is specifically Jake.
Jake is hilarious.
But like Jake will say something that like under certain circumstances just happens to be really funny, and then I just always fucking lose my shit.
He's hilarious. He's the funniest person.
He's all right.
On the internet.
All right, stop.
He's pretty funny. You're funny in a funny way. Very special, Jake.
You're very special.
Very special. Special to us.
Aren't we all?
You're special.
You want to inflate his ego too much, everybody.
I don't think we're ever in danger of that.
No, okay, stop.
But like, I don't really understand the laugh track though. I mean, I guess it's like to say like now is your cue. But it's like, do you need it?
Ron, it's for dumb people.
Oh, so maybe
what's for dumb people?
The laugh track. It's for dumb people.
No.
I grew up on shows with those, like the Nickelodeon shows, like those I'd watch.
Phil says Jake's okay, but it's not like I want to make out with him.
Hold on, Phil, you've been calling Jake Jakey Poo, and I'm a little sus about that.
I'm okay
Phil
with that.
Wants to marry Jake. Phil and Jake sitting in a tree. KISSING.
Oh my god.
First comes the glove, then comes marriage.
The what?
the glove, I don't know.
The gloves?
You gotta wear gloves. Safe sex. Put gloves on.
Wow.
Is that what British people call?
Yeah, all British people wear gloves during sex. Oh, I'm not wearing
Oh, you guys are so
protection, I'm
weird.
afraid.
No, don't do your British voice. It's too
Oh.
funny.
Okay, next time I'm in America,
No,
I'm doing that more. We were in a taxi, and I was like, here's a new person. I need to pretend I'm British to make most of this. So like, oh yes, I just flew over, and it's been so wonderful over here in Florida. It's an amazing time. I'm doing that again. I'm doing that. If you guys hadn't called it out, she would have gone along with it. She would have gone along with it.
That's the most Britishy Brit accent.
She by the end of the, if I'd kept up that British accent by the end of the taxi ride, she would have been like, "Oh my god, can I like give you my number? You just like so engaging. I just want to, I love that voice."
Your British accent is like the funniest thing in the world, though. I can't tell.
Oh, hello. I just
It's not that entertaining. It's pretty good.
I just fell off a plane and ended up in this terrible state. It's so wonderful being on the colonies, It's wonderful seeing where it all popped off.
The colonies! Excuse me, sir.
Yeah. Do we need
Feeling
to
a
beat your ass
mighty
again?
urge. A mighty urge to throw tea in the river.
Oh
Harbor
my god.
Tea. What the fuck ever. I don't care.
Just like take a
You're not
second
wrong.
to not talk for a minute so I can breathe.
You killed
Wait,
Raina's nose looks weird. What did I do?
let's try and
What
kill
is that?
Allie during this stream.
No, don't. No.
It's
I
too
want
easy
Allie
to
around.
do that. It's too easy though.
I want
It's just
Allie
like,
alive.
Right British, and I just like I just
Don't
freaking
hurt
die.
Allie.
I'm just dead
I want
now.
Allie around.
Life is over. It's too funny. Because I can't breathe. Oh my god.
Jake, how's your drawing going? Hold on. Let's see.
It's going great. Look, I'm actually I got quite far with it, actually. I need to practice doing speed line things. Like, it's why I had One Punch Man by my desk, because, like, obviously it's, like, the king of speed line forms. I just happen to be picking loads of pages that don't actually have the technique that I'm talking about. Well, not a single page has had... God damn it. Oh, there we go. Look, there's Genos.
Is One Punch Man still going, or did it end?
Yes, it is. It is still going.
Okay, I never got... That's one of those ones I never got into, but I have been meaning to.
It's very long
look at that.
and very hard.
Murata's art is so good. It's
Yes.
People ask why is Narwhal so quiet? Narwhal is very quiet, but he's always like that. Are you okay,
He's
Narwhal?
coloring probably, right?
I'm just
He's
drawing.
plotting.
Right now.
He's plotting.
What are you drawing? Are you
on
drawing Hotel Story, or?
Right now I'm doing layouts for a script that Brendan Swan wrote for me that's amazing. That hopefully we'll get it out next year.
Next year's 2020.
But this is one kind of like Rainy style. I'm gonna try and just do layouts and then pass it off to another artist is the plan.
Oh, that's probably really fun. I want to do that.
Snafu. How dare you? I'm a Merkin and Taiwanese harlot, not a
A Merkin? I don't know if you want to be a We went over this. I don't know if you want to call yourself a Merkin.
I'll have you know, sir.
A pubic wig.
What?
That's what a Merkin is. See, Allie knows.
We
She knows
went
words.
over this in Tampa.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's not what I was referencing. I don't. No, I don't need that.
Yeah. Every time an American says, "I'm an American," I'm like, "You're a pubic wig."
So we don't listen. This is the failure of our education system showing.
Our education system. You weren't even here.
I wasn't. No, but I mean,
You didn't get educated here. You didn't go through the system.
It's pronounced edumacated.
It is. Hey, don't steal my joke. That's my joke. I say edumacated.
It's Rini's the only person who says that joke. Ever.
Rini, you can't have that joke because you know that women aren't funny. Stop it.
I'm not funny. You're right. I rescind and I apologize.
Stop pretending women are funny, Rini.
I know. I'm sorry. What was I thinking? Like the reason I didn't grow up here, and that's why I pronounce things like an idiot. Also, I'm an idiot. But
Rini, stop pretending that women think. Like it doesn't become you. Stop it.
I'm trying to pretend. Ellie, don't spill the beans. I'm trying to put on a facade that some of us have a little bit of intelligence.
Some people
with
don't
me.
think. Some people don't have an internal monologue. Vaughn, do you want to tell us about that? What it's like?
Shit.
Oh God, what?
The experience.
Vaughn
the,
doesn't
the,
have an internal monologue.
the NPC experience.
Yeah, your personality test where it said protagonist was just a god trolling you.
Yeah. That really blew my mind. That like people, I always thought everyone had that. Like that.
Well, some people don't have an internal monologue, and I don't know if it's overlapping or if it's the same thing. Some people don't visualize; they don't have like a visual thought process at all.
Yeah, that's what those shows with laugh tracks that is for those people that have no internal monologue and can't visualize apples as being red. Like that's what those.
I just don't understand. I just don't understand. Like, so what do you like do? Like,
they don't do anything.
No, it's all intuition.
Go through
it's
life following the motions, and that I mean, but
sometimes
also
I almost feel like it could be
society. No, society needs people like that, and that's
they
fine.
do need automatons to do like the automaton work.
Like, we need a few cogs in this machine, you know.
I mean, I guess that makes sense. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it might make me more efficient, dude.
You need people that are happy just serving a purpose. Not they like.
I feel like we're
stand out.
sliding.
They want to fit in. They just want to what?
We're sliding rapidly into Brave New World territory.
Well, no,
I'm glad that I'm not an alpha because they have to think a lot. Boy, I'm glad I'm not a sea level because
that's not what I'm saying. That it's better or worse because the way I see it is it's about risk taking. The majority of people are more risk averse than not, and especially artist types and entrepreneurs. There's different types of risk taking, but it takes an risk taking personality to be an artist and do like if you want to be a musician or start a company, and there's high risk, high rewards for that. So that's why there's so many starving artists. So it's not a better or worse thing. It's just people are different. They're different types.
It's also there's levels of it too. Like a lot of time. I mean, even when you're forming a.
I'm not a good driver. Sorry, continue. I suck.
Yeah, confirmed.
Confirmed, yeah. I'm Chinese. What are you talking about?
Confirmed.
Yeah, I mean, even like there's multiple levels within being an artist too, on how risk averse you want to be. It's crazy,
Oh, like an artist that'll just adopt a different artist style instead of developing like their own.
That too. But I was even talking like Rini was like to piggyback off of the whole entrepreneurs thing. There's like starting a business, writing a comic. Then there's just doing stuff like as a paid job, right? But even then you could have risks within that where it's like. Doing something a bit unorthodox to your style or really sticking with the house style. Or then there's like what Todd McFarlane did with Image. I mean, there's so many different levels of like risk taking with so many different levels of risks and rewards. So even that is crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. And I do think as you get older, and I'm feeling this, it's harder to take risks, but and people change individually throughout their lifetime. I remember being in my 20s. I'd just like throw everything away, move halfway across the world, literally at the drop of a hat. But I wouldn't do that now. It's not really worth it. Don't have the energy. It's just natural. It all makes sense. Narwhal is cold. Narwhal's always cold. He's all wrapped up. Look at him.
I'm cold too, but if I put my thing on, I'll freeze or I'll overheat. My feet hurt. I have thermal socks on and slippers that are fur lined, and my feet are still cold. It hurts.
Well, if you ever heard of circulation before, Ellie, you ever heard of having blood? Like, what's going on?
Ellie doesn't.
Can't you tell? I have no circulation or blood in my face ever.
That's very true.
She's actually
she's
a vampire.
paler than me, which is crazy to think about.
Look at this.
I lived in Hawaii for a year, and when I came back, I was paler than when I left because I was so paranoid that I was gonna get like sun on me that I just never went outside during the day.
What?
Because I was so afraid.
Amazing.
How could you not go outside in Hawaii?
I mean, I went outside, just not in the daytime.
Not enough. Okay.
No, in the daytime.
I can
Wait.
understand that.
Well,
She went
I
to
don't
all
like
the graveyards
going
at night.
She did her like magic there.
I did. I did a photo shoot in a Japanese graveyard there, and then I swam in the ocean
Yeah,
at
that's what I
night, and
heard.
it was a full moon, and like all of my Hawaiian friends, they were just like, "Ellie, you're glowing," and I was like, "I know."
They're like, no, you're literally glowing. What is going on with you? And then he burst into a ball of light and became a demon.
That happened in Colorado with my hippie friends. We went hiking like at night in the mountains with hippie sort of clothes on, and everyone was like, "Allie's lighting the way," and I was like, "Yes, I am." Because it was at night and the moon was out, and I was just like, "Oh, that's what I'm for. I'm a beacon of light."
Guides us all. That's amazing.
Ships were turning around, because they were like,
crashing to get away from it.
You're like a lighthouse up in the mountains of Hawaii.
Allie's been dead for centuries.
Oh no. Spontaneous human combustion. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Did you know that when I was in your car, Rainy, I was dead for centuries?
You just
You
made
did
me
sleep
think
all
of
the
the
way
term.
home.
You just made me think of the term spontaneous combustion. Oh
What?
no.
Of course your mind goes there. This has been one of the dirtiest streams I've ever done. I just want everybody to know usually it's not this filthy. It's just a little bit filthy.
I should stop. I should learn
You should
self-control.
stop.
No, don't.
You
It's great.
friggin-
It's great.
Friggin' Jake, you're such a lecher. Like, what the hell's wrong with you?
Lecturer?
I know.
I'm not.
Lecher.
Lecher.
We don't
L-E-C-H-E-R.
like this risque humor here, Jake. We're Puritans.
Well, I'm British.
Yeah.
So it's my nationality.
We're not allowed to make dirty jokes. We're too grown up.
Honestly, Americans are very Puritan. It's shocking.
What?
Yeah.
Come
Americans are
In
very-
public, but in
That's what-
private.
Oh, in private, everybody's a.
What do you hang on? Hang on. How is Americans more Puritan than
Because
Don't-
all of the
don't
prudish British people were like, "Oh, this island is so uncouth. Let's hop on a boat and make a whole new land where no one will have sex. We'll all eat cereal and praise the Lord." And that's how America was formed.
Wait,
Huh.
did you say eat cereal and replace lords?
No, he said praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord. Well, yes. That was all right. No, I think I don't know. There's some like sociological reason. I don't know why, but America is probably because America's more religious. A lot of religious refugees from Europe. You know that whole theory of how each colony is kind of like a snapshot of the culture, like an exaggerated snapshot of the mother culture when it broke off, and that's kind of how America is. And it's really interesting how Australia is like a snapshot of British culture at the time when it broke off from Britain and all this other shit, and America is like a snapshot of what, like 17th
Wait,
century Britain.
Australia has not broken off from Britain. They're like still under their rule and stuff.
Okay, yeah, you're right. It's technically
They're-
They're way
still
cooler than you
separate,
guys.
though. They're still separate in some ways. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Hello.
No, Rainy. Let them
dispute
think
this
we're
point.
uncool because then they won't come here.
That's true.
America's really uncool, you guys. It sucks here.
I love America. I love visiting America. As kids, like you get obsessed with America in general. Like people talk about weeaboos loving Japan. Like most other countries are just Ameriboos because we get all of your films and then we're like, wow, look at this wonderful film land where at like old TV and stuff. You're like, oh, all that's real over there. Like everything's a documentary. You're just like, I want to travel to the promised land.
The promise. You do land here and feel like you're in a movie, basically.
Definitely. Everyone has a honky horn accent. It feels like you're in an episode of a TV show. All the architecture is higgledy-piggledy. Your paper sizes are weird. Like everywhere smells like Hot Pockets. Like
It smells like Hot Love Cameron for Canadian too. Thank you very much. Amy Schumer, be like, my butt is sinking. Please laugh. I shouldn't have said that. Now somebody's gonna clip it. Thank you very much for the super chat.
See, that's why I said
We have fun.
I'll only accept like $1,000 super chats to say shit like that.
You know,
yeah, I should have thought about this forever.
Henry Bemis, you know, he said, he was joking around. He says, "Hi, Rainy, hi, panel, hell chat." Jake is right. We got all the uptightness and none of the fun from the Brits. Obviously, he's being sarcastic. See, the truth probably is, like, the people that were willing to risk their lives going on a boat just to forge like a whole new world, that is the personality of America.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
No, I can agree with that.
But it really sucks here, so stay away.
Yeah, don't come over here. Yeah.
I think
this is like the worst country ever. Don't go here. Go to North Korea. It's better there.
But I think that
a lot of America is North Korea. Like, I don't think they accept immigrants.
You can go there and have your brain turn to Swiss cheese if you want, Vaughn. Go ahead. Actually,
I don't. What do you think I want to go? I don't want to go there.
I think like, well,
go there and steal a movie poster.
Don't tell him to do that. That's mean.
I think we all know.
Listen, like I listen to big. Oh, good idea, Reedy gets shit. Like I just get like.
Oh, that's right. Vaughn doesn't listen to anybody.
Rain does everything.
Well, that's not true. I just don't listen when people tell me to go to North Korea.
No, you just don't listen. You don't listen to women.
Full stop.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
Well.
Jake is a UK glowy, says awesome one.
UK glowy.
He only listens to Vaughn only listens to men who have like really exciting voices.
What? What does that mean?
We figured you out.
Who's in? What would be an exciting voice?
Big, deep, booming voice.
Pick
your E-Daddy. Pick your poison. Choose your favorite E-Daddy. And be like, oh, who's my E-Daddy? Who tell me what to do now? Who's got the E-Daddy voice?
Jake, you have to put on your deepest, most commanding voice, and then you know.
Hello, Vaughn. Hello, Vaughn. It's me, your new E-Daddy. I'm going to do an entire TikTok series about how to chop wood. Now you're going to consider me your moral compass for life until you realize I'm a cunt.
God, he's so based.
Based.
I think I'll pass.
I need a soundboard for that.
Maybe you could learn a thing or two in North Korea, Vaughn.
Dean's gonna be your E-Daddy, Vaughn. Dean will be your E-Daddy. He'll be good to be your E-Daddy because he's a bully, so you'll get a lot of tough love.
From who? From Jake?
From Dean, comics mate.
Yeah.
Oh.
In the chat.
Yeah, I don't know if I want that.
We're trying. I don't know. I don't know. We're all in a mood, I guess. Yeah. We're all in a mood.
No, you can't. Good. You can't. You can't have him as your E-Daddy because he's my E-Daddy.
John says you ignored his advice. Why'd you ignore John's advice? John is awesome.
Jake on voiceover.
What advice did I ignore from you?
E-Daddy means something different for women.
I know.
I remember ignoring John's advice.
Oh boy. Well, you can talk to him about it and explain yourself.
Yeah. When a guy in his room says, "Has Jake done voiceover work?" So I can't read. It's definitely gone in the way of any voice acting.
I can confirm he can't. It's
I asked him to read my script. He was like, "Dude, I can't read."
You wanted.
That's why he looks at picture books.
See how I draw comics?
Easier to give him feedback on Connell because it was just pictures, so it was like easy to read. You know
exactly.
Like being an artist generally does help with like so many aspects of creativity. You know, that being said, I'm so lazy. I know. I figured. I was just curious because I was like, because he did give me some advice, and I'm like, I don't remember not taking any.
He's joking. It's a joke.
Yeah, I know. No, I got it. No, but what was I gonna say? Fuck, it was some. Jake, what were you talking about? Get me back.
I bet it was gonna be brilliant. Think of it.
Talk about E-Daddies. Hey,
E-Daddies. Oh, okay. Never mind. Oh, we're talking about Jake's inability to read. Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Jake can't read. But so have you actually gotten asked to do voice acting work?
No.
He reads comic books with his finger under the words. Dude, that's another thing that always used to, when I was little.
That's so sad.
Great.
That's another thing that like does bother me sometimes in comics is when the lettering is in a way where it's not clear which to read first, and you have to keep rereading. You guys ever?
It is
read
quite
comics?
annoying.
Well, that's called shit lettering, and that's
I've
why
had
you
that.
need to put your letters into your layouts and letter early. So you have space for
This
that.
is where I
Okay, I'm gonna
consider-
start lettering soon.
This is where I consider my low IQ or whatever, dumb brain, to be like beneficial to making comics, because like I get bored so easily when reading comics. So when I'm making them, like I make them in a way where I'm like, you can't get bored, you can't fall asleep. This isn't enough text. You know what I mean? Like it's all engineered to be lowest common denominator readable.
It is.
Because
I mean, you're phrasing it that way, but I like how Connell. I know you're gonna get on my case for not reading the current draft, but I read earlier
No, that's
drafts, and it is constantly stuff happening. And I mean, I stand guilty, but it is constantly stuff happening, and that's exciting. And I do like that. I think that's gonna be really make Connell a really fun read.
It's really clever too. Like it's surprisingly
Oh
clever. I
God,
was actually
stop!
quite shocked.
Just
But
come
yeah,
on.
I mean, Jake, you just suck. You're not funny at all.
Just
I don't know
stop.
why you
Just
correct
stop.
me.
You're the worst ever. Everything you do.
I mean, why do we hang out with you?
There we go. That's better.
Shit.
Not funny at all.
Why are you
have
even
a funny
here?
British accent? Oh,
I don't know, Allie.
weird. Gross.
Oh heavens! You have carpet in your house. Ugh, disgusting.
Filthy carpet.
Filthy.
Yeah,
Do
the
you have
thing
carpets
is,
in your house?
I bet it
You-
smells like rotten tea in there.
The
My
problem with-
sensibilities.
I've spilled tea all over my phone. Okay, the funny thing is, my computer did break once because I spilled tea all over it. That's the most British way for a computer to get broken. Oh, I seem to have spilled my.
Wait,
cup
did you
all over my-"
actually?
Yes, and then I put all the components in a bowl of rice to dry the tea out, and then put it back together.
Wait, did you use a rice cooker?
No, I didn't
That's
cook my
very
computer
important.
computer
No.
components in a rice cooker one.
No, the rice itself. I'm saying, what did you do with the like?
Why would he cook the rice
Why?
first?
It was
I
more
don't-
so. It was more so.
Dehydrate
It was
things.
more so. It was more so a joke because
I don't eat rice.
Really mad
It was a
at
bad
you.
joke.
I
That
eat-
wasn't a very good
I'll be
joke.
funnier
That was
It was a
next
like
very
time.
bad joke.
that
I'll
was
be funnier
woman
next
levels.
time, guys.
I don't eat
Woman
rice.
levels of funny.
I don't eat rice. I eat steak.
That's
and
dangerously low.
giant tubs of Greek yogurt on that
Yeah.
protein
Yogurt.
way.
Yeah,
Yogurt.
Hey, giant
Yogurt.
tubs of
Yogurt.
Greek yogurt.
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 Yogurt. Rice without butter is naked. I don't know about that. I do like rice with butter though. You should make a little with butter and a little bit of salt and extra water. That's the best rice. Mm-hmm.
No, dude, you have to have rice with my like super expensive soy sauce. That's the best. Like literally
That works.
tasting the soy sauce puts a smile on your face.
What's that poisonous Chinese not fentanyl the
Yogurt.
spice, the mystery spice, the mystery Chinese
The
spice.
spice must flow.
What do you
Bat
mean
soup.
mystery Chinese spice? What are you talking about?
Bat soup. I put bat soup as a spice and everything. No, there's a special. Oh, I forgot. Hold on, I'll look it up. This is terrible.
Oh, MSG. Yeah. That
Yeah,
shit that it put in all
MSG.
this Chinese food is Yep, not great. I don't know why that stuff is in so much Chinese food specifically. Ugh.
Because it tastes delicious. Put MSG
Because
in
it-
You
everything.
don't need that though. Like when I cook Chinese food, you just use soy sauce and broil things correctly, and it tastes really good. You don't need to put extra weird shit in it.
Because
Missing
it's
out.
addictive. It's addictive.
Well, there you go. That's why it's in there.
MSG,
yeah.
it's the place to be.
Yep. John Zongbach asked me which character in Fiendish is my self-insert. I don't really have one. I think a lot, especially the core characters. I mean,
I know who it
there's
is.
a little. Who is it?
Yomi.
It's
No,
Easkell.
is it?
Easkell is the
Easkell.
self-insert.
It's Easkell. You think it's Easkell? I think
Yep.
there's a bit of my perspective in every character. Like you put your life
There-
experiences in every character's
Yeah.
journey, right?
It's him.
So
You'd never guess.
You're,
my
you're
self-insert
living you're living
Vaughn,
through him.
self-inserts are weird, okay?
Yeah,
Stop
I would
being
never-
weird.
Yeah, I would never do a blatant
glances over at
Vaughn being
Connell.
weird. No. Huh. Have I watched A Wheel of Time? No, I haven't. I haven't
Is that
really
a
watched
show?
anything.
Because
It's
I
a
know
book
it's
series,
No,
and
I
it's
know
also
that.
well. The show is apparently garbage, so I would read the
Oh.
books.
It
'cause
is
I heard the books are
garbage.
decent.
I never read the book series, but I watched like 3 of the show of the first season, and I did a video on it because I was like, the show is terrible. It makes no sense. There's this redhead who just reminds me of Anakin, so I was just like, oh look,
Did they
it's
make her black?
Bananakin. Like, no, it's a
Okay.
boy.
I was
And
wondering.
so because Anakin is male. So I just kept calling him Bananakin because that was all I could see. And then like the magic made no sense. It was like weirdly feminist and distracting. Like I don't know. It was bad. I would rather watch Xena again than watch freaking Wheel of Time. It was gay.
You know,
I heard in the books. Oh, go ahead.
Literally, all I was going to say is there's a freaking channel on Amazon where you can watch Xena all the time live. That's it. That's it.
I didn't know that.
On
Is
Amazon?
that show any good or
Thank
no?
you.
Yeah,
for that
Xena's great.
information.
I like the one episode I remember is when the princess woman does like tons of her naked and dancing all around everywhere.
Oh, that sounds like a good show.
But they were like, she was like covered up.
You don't have to watch it on Amazon. If you have like a Roku smart TV, there's just like a Xena channel.
Wait, what? Is that normal for shows to just have their own channels?
There are some,
How
yeah,
popular was the show?
Metalocalypse had it. I think Hercules has one too. What do you mean? How popular is Xena?
I didn't know it was that. I knew it was popular. I just didn't know it was like.
He's 24.
It was insanely popular.
Well,
he's not broken. He's 24. He doesn't know this shit.
Well, hold
yeah,
on,
but he likes women, doesn't he?
Yes. I mean
allegedly.
let's consult that personality test for the answer.
Yeah, it'll tell you that.
Smith was Ares, the god of war.
Yes.
That's interesting.
It was big in the 90s. I was a little too young in the 90s. I watched a lot of cartoons.
Rini didn't know who Phil Collins was when she was in the car with me, and it made me really.
Who cares?
I care.
Everyone knows I don't know shit. I didn't grow up here.
You know
that hedgehog. You don't know who Phil Collins is. Like,
Rini, you know the hedgehog clip?
He's not a psycho.
You know the hedgehog clip I play on my channel where the hedgehog's running along that wall? No, the one where he's running on along the wall. That's Phil Collins. That's Phil Collins.
The hedgehog is Phil Collins? What?
Yes, the hedgehog is Phil. Not the music playing. Phil Collins got turned into a hedgehog. He made a series of social media videos.
I think Phil Collins is the greatest musician of all time.
Oh, steady on one.
What do you mean? He is.
Oh my god. Do I know who the Beatles are? Yes, the fuck I know who the Beatles are. Just barely though. I saw what is that movie like the Lucy or the Diamonds in the Sky? That movie was interesting, cool, and then that's how I discovered about Beatles and that whole culture. Here, I have an American dad, but he didn't actually show me anything about American culture growing up. It's weird, right? It's really weird. No, he's just weird. Like,
that's really weird. Like, because I have a mental list.
He gave you an edge up. Like, really, it's fine. It's good.
What are you talking about? You anti-American?
No, he was like, one day all your friends will make fun of you for not knowing anything. This is the gift I give to you, my daughter.
He set me up to be more resilient because I'd be constantly mocked as an adult for not knowing anything.
Yeah, Rainy, it's like when I came and I saw my dad after not seeing him for 18 years and him like being an absent father. He was like, you would never have been as strong as you were if I hadn't have left you with your crazy single mother.
Oh my god. Oh, that's so fucked up. Yeah.
He never said that, but it's true.
I mean that
Holy shit.
I don't know, no comment, but no, my dad he's wonderful, but he didn't share anything with me. Not really.
That's
father looks at child. I know what'll help this kid. Abandons instantly.
That's what I needed to succeed in life.
He's like, the only way to win this game is to not play.
The prophecy foretold.
Dude, for real. With my mom, yeah, for sure.
Oh my god.
That's fucked up, man.
Don't do that with your kids. Stick around and raise your kids. It's just normal.
Oh no, I'm not advocating for that. I'm not advocating for that. For legal
I know
purposes,
you're not.
I can't advocate.
I know
for
you're
that.
not. Yeah.
Legal or moral purposes?
Wait, what? Legal purposes? Okay. I'm not gonna get into this. I'm not touching that. Nope, let's move on. He gave you life, Rini. Yeah, I'm not complaining about my dad. My dad is awesome. It's just he was always working all the time. It's the weird thing where I grew up in Taiwan, and so, but my mom didn't really share cultural stuff with me either. I was kind of just left with a lot of books. No, it's weird. I was just left with a bunch of books, and that's why I read so much. And I started drawing because I guess I read so much, and I read a lot of manga. I started reading early, so I just had me and fucking a bunch of toys and imagination, and it's just how you turn out like a hermit like me that just makes up languages for fun and draws comics in a dungeon all day.
They built her a special little bookshelf under the workbenches in the sweatshop.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. No. She had to build it herself.
And that was the first step in her training.
Dude, her books, she learned to write so she could write her own books to read. And then
yeah, exactly. No, I read a lot of shit. I used to read so many more novels, and I stopped doing that.
Dude, I get my attention span. I mean, as much as I'd love to blame like social media for all that, I mean, really, it is my fault. You know what I do? I will say is I started being a lazy shit in school. And I was like, someone told me, and this broke me. Someone told me about, you could just look up chapter summaries online. And I was like, what? And then because of that, I just like stopped reading the books.
No! Why would someone do that to you?
How dare someone make you get better at gaming the shitty public school system?
No, I mean, I'm not blaming.
You should read. If it's an actual good book, you should read it.
By the way,
now you're gonna never know firsthand how boring that one that they make everyone, The Great Gatsby, is.
Oh yeah, I read that in chapter summaries.
Oh, thank you. I'm so glad someone else thought I was fucking boring.
Dude, so many people thought it was boring, but I also can't give a fair analysis because I only read it in chapter summaries.
Dude, I didn't even read it. Like, why would you read it?
I don't know why you would admit to that on air, because now I sound less educated. But it's also
you can literally just guess at what happens in it.
Dude, I didn't see the part where she got her titty torn off coming. I want to read
this book now.
Wait, what?
When she gets hit by the car, like her breast is like completely torn off. Like they say that.
Vaughn ripped that page out of the book and kept it in his.
I like how I don't remember that part. And
I remember that because the only reason I remember that is because I read again. That wasn't mentioned in the chapter summaries. But my friends who read the book were like, "Dude, can you believe this happened?" I'm like, "No, it doesn't." And then he was like showing us in the group chat like screenshots of the book, and I was like, "Oh my god, that happened!"
Oh my god, you had freaking group chats in school. That's weird.
Well, I'm quite young.
No. Yeah, we know.
What?
Yeah.
No.
We went to school when we
apparently,
had
and this is a problem. I never like had this, but apparently, like it started becoming a thing that like if there was a class that had a test one day, right? The period before the next would be like, all right, guys, here's what's on the test. And they'd send it, so they'd have a few hours in between.
Oh, yeah, you totally never did it, I bet.
I didn't, because I was stupid and still didn't do well on the test anyway. So
you used to
for legal purposes, he must say he never
I actually didn't do that, but I also was never given the opportunity, but I still never did it.
Yeah.
No, I cheated on my econ final because I literally slept every single morning for economics in senior year, and then I just straight up blatantly looked at my neighbor's paper and did everything, and our teacher just didn't care. I guess he just passed me.
I copied a lot of math homework.
Econ sucks.
Dude, I was so bad at math. I was really good at geometry because it's visual. I got like straight A's, and then everything else I was like, I have calculators, so why the fuck do I need to do this? So I just like copied all my homework for math. But with shit like English and psychology, I would not study and just get great grades. So
Well, those are
I don't know.
easy.
Those are
I
dumb.
copied
pretty
off the principal's son in math for all of 6th grade, and it was sad because he sat behind me. So I had to turn around and like pretend I was looking out the window and then look down really fast when I turned back around to like write it down. And no one ever cared.
That's
I don't know why.
That's pretty amazing.
I don't
Well
see
done.
that no one like I don't see how no one noticed. Like it's impossible. I want to find that teacher and be like, so you saw this, right? Like
That
you
does
just let me
sound
pass because you didn't want me to be in the class, right?
It does sound like it would be impossible to not notice.
She's like, I don't want to hold this bitch back. God, get rid of this.
She's annoying.
I remember
Real.
I actually really liked school when I was like really little, but then they started basically telling me I was going to be a failure and to stop drawing, and that made me hate school. And then that was like 10 years straight of the same shit because I went to a K to 12 school, and it was like 10 to 11 years of them just telling me like you're going to be a failure, stop drawing, don't be creative, and I
Dude,
fucking
that's
hated
horrible.
it. It's fucking that was kind of shitty, yeah. But you know, look at what I'm doing now, suck it, you bitches.
Yeah,
They
but
gave you the
here-
drive. They gave you an
Here in
enemy
America-
image.
No. I don't need them to discourage me to have the drive. I
Yeah,
have
that's
drive
not.
to
That's not.
It
Yeah, you
would've-
can't just.
It would have just been nice to not have my teachers and all the adults in my life except my dad telling me that, well, you're a failure.
Yeah,
Why
I
don't
Well,
you try?
Rainey,
There's like
here-
positive encouragement, and then there's that. You know what I mean?
Here in
Mhm.
America, they would have encouraged you creatively, but then they also would have like been whispering commie propaganda in your ear
No,
the whole
that's
time,
what I
telling you
experienced.
to like hate America.
That's true. I'm
And
glad I
then-
grew up in Taiwan. Strictly anti-commie
Dude,
there.
that's what I experienced too. I graduated high school and I was like, ew, white people suck. Like
What you bought into?
For
I never
real.
drank, I never drank
They
the
taught
Kool-Aid.
that even in
I'm
your
proud to admit
generation?
dude, yes. That's how I graduated high
They
school.
try to
'Cause
feed me the Kool-Aid. man.
They
That's
they
crazy.
spent freaking 14 years making us learn about the Trail of Tears and telling us how like terrible we were. And
then
it
when you-
took me
Then when
Colorado.
you hit 21, you discovered the trail of beers.
no, when I
That's
hit
a
like
really, really
26,
bad
What the
joke. It wasn't
fuck
that
up,
funny.
Jake?
No,
it was not.
when I hit 26, I found YouTube and I
It's a
was like,
Save
oh
your
my
Renegade
gosh,
Angel
and I
joke.
learned all sorts of stuff. And I was like, wow, I shouldn't hate myself. That's stupid. And
Yeah, I remember. I mean, I had to read
remember.
The Crucible, a few times, and that book is total commie propaganda. That's one of the things too. Is like, okay, so I get the whole witch hunt thing, but I mean, Razor Fist, I remember did this video on it where he's just obliterating the Crucible. You guys ever read
Yeah.
that book?
No. I
It's
never
like
did.
basically
Poetry,
comparing.
but-
It was written by Arthur Miller, who was, from my understanding, a communist. Comparing the Red Scare to the witch hunts. Now, here's the difference between the Salem witch trials and Red Scare.
there were actual
there were
commies.
actual communists
Yeah.
in the government.
Well, yes.
Like there weren't witches in the witch trials, right? There were actual.
Commies are real, you guys.
Like there were literally communists that were discovered, so it's like really a shitty comparison. And apparently, On the Waterfront was based on a guy who was a former communist who then kind of went against
The Boxer?
Is the Boxer that too?
No, I mean, I thought On the Waterfront is about a boxer.
Right, but it was written by, from what I understand, a former communist. That was like a metaphor for him standing up to communism, from what I understand.
Oh.
And
Okay,
honestly, it was Razor Fist video. I forget what the video was. If anyone wants, was it the one where it was Hollywood was always red? It was one of those videos, something like that.
I'm not ready to say that the witch trials were incorrect, though. I think there might have been witches. You just
You
don't
think
know.
so?
Yeah.
Well.
Wait,
look forward to
Zeno the
that for-
Stoic says Anne Rice's gay vampire books ruined me. It's all 40K novels from now on. Look, okay.
Oh no, you started it. You started a
Look.
war with Ellie now. Here we go.
They're not gay. Go subscribe to my channel to hear about how they're not gay because I don't want to torture Rainey. You didn't start anything.
really like
Just saying.
They're for Vampire Diary books, whatever they're called.
They're not. It's not the Vampire Diaries, Rainy.
Oh,
It's
no.
the Vampire Chronicles. Stop.
I'm not being mocking. I just don't know. I'm sorry.
I know you don't know. That's why I'm telling you to stop.
Okay. Stop being scared.
No, even to Anthony, get him, Allie. No, it's fine. He just doesn't know.
What's up, Ollie?
It's fine. No, so I was gonna say even like really good books like or scripts rather, like Death of a Salesman, that is even communist propaganda because it's like so angry at capitalism and it portrays it in this like sad, defeating way. It's super depressing.
Oh, is that what it is?
Mm.
Because I've never
Death
read
of a Salesman?
Yeah, I've never read Death.
Oh, just watch the movie. Like watch
Oh,
the movie.
it was Arthur. Oh, it's Arthur Miller as well. Okay.
Watch the movie with the guy who played Hook. You've seen Hook, right?
I've seen one of the Peter Pan movies. Hook is the one Spielberg did.
Oh, I still haven't seen Hook. God damn it! I was gonna watch it.
You haven't seen anything though. You know what I mean?
I know.
I'm okay with Rainy not seeing it, but like Vaughn, like come on, you're
Wait,
basically
I haven't
Peter
seen.
Pan. You're basically Peter Pan. You need to watch
Well,
it.
all right. What are some other stuff?
The boy who never grew up.
Oh,
That's true, man. I still get. We want to know something fucked up. When I was at Garden State, they went through the whole table. Me, Bobby, Jules, all of them. They didn't ID any of them. And then they ID'd me.
what?
Then they ID'd me. They didn't select the hard charges good. They didn't ID Bobby. They didn't ID Jules. They didn't ID Zach. But they did ID me.
Oh yeah.
No,
Right, that's what I mean by you're
Bastards.
shockingly young.
I know.
all the people in the chat who are saying Rufio. Oh, do you guys know that the guy who played Rufio is the freaking voice of Prince Zuko in
Dante Bosco, yeah.
Well, no,
Avatar: The Last
maybe,
Airbender.
but in the Last Airbender, I don't know about.
Oh,
Oh.
Airbender.
Oh, because I thought he would be older. When was Hook?
He is older, but he has a young voice.
Okay.
Hook was made in
Zuko's
1990, I think.
91.
91?
You fool.
Okay.
Yeah, wait, Hook. I haven't seen. That's one of the few. That's one of the Spielberg movies I haven't seen. But I've seen.
What the hell is wrong with you?
A lot of things.
You've got to go see Hook. Like you just have to.
Yeah, no, I do intend on watching that one.
It's a perfect movie. It's a perfect movie. The only thing that's wrong with it is that for some reason Nana is still alive, even though she should have been dead like 40 years before this movie. It makes no sense. It's very weird. Like either
Hook? What is Hook?
It takes place in 1991. Like it's then.
So it's after Peter Pan.
It's after Peter Pan. Like Peter Pan has grown up and now he's Robin Williams.
But isn't the whole point of Neverland that he doesn't grow up?
Oh my god,
Yeah.
just watch the movie, Vaughn.
Just
No,
watch
make
the
it
movie,
like-
Vaughn.
Oh my God, watch the fucking movie.
Yes, it is. That's why you
don't,
go and
Avon.
watch it.
You don't need to watch it.
Yes, he does. Shut up.
Yeah, you know the ending now. He grew up. Oh well.
Hook is a perfect movie, bodied. What the hell's wrong with you? How can you say it's not?
That's Peter Pan's arc. He grew up.
Wait, Hook even has Phil Collins in it. Did you guys know that it has Phil Collins in it?
I'm back.
It also has the very first transgender pirate, if you're like into that sort of thing. No. What's her name? The chick who played friggin' Cruella DeVille. She randomly Glenn Close randomly went on into that movie and they dressed her up as a man and she's a male pirate. She's not really trans. They just had her play a male pirate.
Gwyneth Paltrow's in it?
Glenn Close.
No, Gwyneth Paltrow is also in it. I'm looking at the cast.
Oh yeah. She's Wendy Moira Angela Darling, and she's also her young.
Wait, hold on. She has Phil
Collins played the detective who comes to their house.
I just looked it up.
Yeah.
I'm very proud of these boobs, by the way. Look at these boobs.
Hold on. Let me look at the boobs.
Oh yeah, baby.
Nice.
It's not you guys. It's just she played a male pirate, and she does a really good job too.
If they're supposed to be Ragnar's boobs, I do think they're probably a little bit too small.
Dale, Glenn
they do need to
Close
be a little
was
bigger.
Cruella
Right.
in the good 101 Dalmatians live action. What are you talking about, Dale? Emma Stone? Shut up. That movie sucks.
I didn't watch
like-
it. None of the live action Disney ones looked interesting.
There we go.
They're all
Yeah,
terrible.
Look, I thought the live action 101
There we go.
Dalmatians, the original one with Dumber from Dumb and Dumber,
Okay, well,
was really good.
Dumber from Dumb and
That
Dumber.
one's really good.
He was a video game maker, and it
Yes.
opens up with doing a little play test, and it looked really
It's
cool.
really cute. That's why you liked it, because it was a video game designer.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
not really.
well, no, the live action 101 Dalmatians is legitimately good, but it's mostly because of Glenn Close.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she was so good. She was scary.
What were
Is she-
other live actions they did in that era? Sorry.
In that era?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you want to count the Terror Tower, not Terror Tower, the Tower movie was really good. I kind of liked that. But like, it's not famous or anything. Nobody else liked it.
Oh, there we go. That makes them look bigger.
The Jungle Book film in '92, I don't think was a Disney movie, was it?
Move this up.
Yeah, on those boobs, basically, because of the perspective of the looking up, it just seems like it's got to mostly be the bottom of the boob, and the cleavage would actually be really tiny but high up, and you'd be like,
Yeah. There was too much cleavage. There we go.
Hey, Rainy, I'm gonna have to go though.
Oh,
Okay, no problem.
No.
Well, thank you for hopping on. Everybody go follow Allie.
Well, you know, I'm only mean to you because I care.
No, I know. Don't worry.
We
See ya,
care.
I'm mean to you because it's fun.
Wait. Sonico says y'all need to watch Watershed Down. I've never heard of that, but I've heard Watership Down.
Isn't that movie like really fucked up? And the rabbits all die.
Mhm.
They don't all
don't all
die, but
die.
it is fucked up.
A
But you should
copious
read
amount
the
of
book.
them die, right?
You should actually
Very
read the
bloody.
book though.
I should read it.
The book is much better.
Reading for
Hang
reasons.
on. I gotta.
Paladin Watershed Down.
Oh, Allie, real quick
Water
before you
shit
go,
down.
because I did go through a phase where I was actually reading stuff in college, and on my own, mind you.
What?
I know, crazy. Did you ever get into Harlan Ellison?
Oh, John's Longbox.
Bye, Allie.
I did a little bit wrong.
Did he do sci-fi?
Yes, he did. Like I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream.
Ship down.
Yeah, a little
Genius.
bit.
A Boy and His Dog.
A Boy and His
famous for
Dog is
being
fucked up.
He's famous for being an
Yeah.
asshole, but
He's
He
psych.
kinda
He's
grows
like
on
a
me a little
psycho, dude. He one of there was like a publisher that like maybe I'm getting the story wrong, but I think there was a publisher that rejected him, and then he mailed him like a dead beaver.
yeah. And he had this is before the internet, and he had a disgruntled fan come try to assassinate him.
Henry Bemis
Oh.
calls his cat General Woundwort. That's so sweet, Henry.
Oh,
I
that's
love
great.
that.
Is that from
Aw.
Watership Down?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Watership
that's
Down, yes.
adorable.
Wait, no.
Even
what
though
were you saying?
General Woundwort was a piece of shit, but like, yeah, that's
Yeah,
sweet.
he's the bad guy, I think.
He must have like a really asshole cat.
It's like a tyrant rabbit or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like the opposite of how I named my service dog Zero because of Nightmare Before Christmas. That's the opposite.
Aw, that's cute.
Dark
yeah,
Gift is
he's
heading out
dead
too.
now.
Dark
But,
Gift! Oh, hello! I didn't see you here. What's up? Later.
Watership
Dark
Down
Gift.
He's
is
a
a great
fun dude.
movie to learn about commies. But do you know what's a better kids movie or book to learn about commies? Is Animal Farm.
Animal Farm.
That
Oh, no.
actually, I read that to my
Hold on.
kid right in the middle of COVID,
Mm.
and she got it. Like, you could see her like brain, and something changed in her eyes, and she was just like, "Oh, like this is what's happening now." And I was like, "Yes, thank you."
I've never
Your
read
kid
any.
is freakishly
Confession:
smart,
I haven't
too.
read any Orwell.
Oh,
yet.
you gotta read Animal Farm.
You haven't
But
read
anyway-
any. Oh.
Dude, they didn't have that in my education system. It's fucked up. I don't know why
They have public library.
Everything's going to hell right now.
Yeah, but
Read the
Read
book.
it for free online.
Yeah, no, look, I'm not necessarily blaming everyone else for my shortcomings.
Okay.
Not necessarily.
Anyway, Sally.
Only sometimes.
Oh, I don't want to
Only sometimes.
But yeah, thank you for letting me hang out. I love hanging out with you guys.
Yeah,
this is
I
the
love
best
having you
group
around.
ever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Goodbye.
We gotta do
We're
like Secret Santa this year. That's what we should do.
Oh, I have to buy you shit? Fuck
should.
that.
Fair warning, I get joke gifts.
No,
That's like the
no,
only
not
kinds of gifts
buying.
I give. So I'm gonna get y'all. If you ask for gifts, I'm getting jokes. Joke gifts.
Getting joke gifts.
You're all getting
gonna-
wiener keychains.
All
I'm
right.
gonna
Yeah,
prank all of
baby.
you. So yeah, but it's always good hanging out, Allie. I love you. Mwah.
Yeah, bye.
I love you too. I saw something interesting in the chat and I was trying to find it, but I lost.
Keep fighting the good fight.
Narwhal.
Keep raising those kids behind in the homeschool. That's good.
That is good. Very
Raise-
impressive.
I only have one.
Make more. Come on, let's step it up.
Okay. I'll work on it now. You guys ready? Get started. Get cooking. I'm talking to my
Let
eggs.
me know.
I wish it was that easy. Just anytime. Anytime.
I'll let you know how it goes.
We could just like make copies of ourselves and like I don't know what you call it.
Goodbye, chat.
Multiply.
You guys rock.
Yeah.
Look out for the Second Chance Egg Beater campaign.
Yes, and go follow Allie at Sanguis Libris on Twitter.
No. That's my website.
Oh right, that's your website.
Ali Sanguis is my name on Twitter.
I apologize. There.
But I do need your help with my website, please. You said I could ask.
Yes, I'll help you.
Okay.
I will help you.
Yeah.
I might need help with mine too, by the way.
Twins. Oh,
Jesus
and
Christ.
I'll see you, Rainy. I'll see you on Friday.
Yeah. So Ellie Rainey show next Friday.
This Friday.
Is on my channel. Right. So I
on
count
the 19th.
Mondays as the start of the. Well, technically it is Monday now. That's right. So this Friday, Allie and Rainey show on my channel. Me and Allie will be talking about world building. Be there. It'll be awesome.
It will be awesome. It's always awesome.
It is.
And if Rainey begs me, I might drink a quarter of a Mike's Hard lemonade again.
Oh my god.
That's all it takes to get her drunk, guys. It's adorable. Just a little bit.
Right, bye, Allie.
Good night. Nobody's making me leave. I have to go. Good night, everyone.
See ya.
Good night.
Good night, Twinsy.
Good night. I assume that was me. I don't know.
No, it's me. I'm the one that looks just like Allie.
You do just look just like Allie. Especially the
I was gonna be like,
paleness.
all you got to do is put on a wig, but not even that. Your hair is long too. So.
Yeah. My hair is
I
long.
don't
I look
know.
like
You
old women.
You don't
I
really
thi-
look like Allie. No.
I think I might be. Oh no, actually no, I'm not done. I need it, and now I get to do the pen bits. The little...
I want to find a stopping point. You know, it's always weird. Sometimes it varies wildly. Sometimes when I'm streaming and drawing, I go super slow. Sometimes it goes really fast. But this is going super fast. I penciled all of this. I might have to tweak it a little bit, but that went pretty quickly.
Nice.
Yeah, penciling on stream is crazy. That's
Dude,
I have all
manage
the
a good
acting the acting's all laid out in the thumbnail stage. So I don't know. I'm just on autopilot right now. Like this is a stage where you can kind of turn your brain off and make everything look good.
Jealous.
This takes the most time, but it is honestly not that much mental effort. I'm just like I can listen to audiobooks and podcasts and pencil and ink. Yeah, that's how it
There
is.
you go. Wear her audiobook. Wear your audiobook right now.
You are. That's true. And like an interactive audiobook. It's so weird. It's amazing. Amazing medium. Mind blown. like and subscribe for Ron self-esteem. Yeah, everybody.
Why would subscribing to
subscribe
Reedy help my self-esteem?
No. Don't think about it. Just subscribe. It'll help Ron's self-esteem and also mine.
Give a shit.
Thanks, everybody. Also, back Fiendish for Von's self-esteem. Thank you. Y'all are
Nothing
awesome.
can help
Link in
Vaughn's
the
self-esteem.
description. Don't say that. If you back Fiendish 2.5, you'll really help. Back Fiendish now. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll help me. Well, actually, it will. Actually, because I do want. All right, I do want my my free print, so that would kind of help me actually.
That is true. We're gonna.
How far are we from the free print, by the way?
Like 5K.
Fuck, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Just it. Sorry,
I don't
Vaughn.
know
Not gonna happen.
We'll see. Sorry, Vaughn. Might as well make peace with it now. Yeah. But if you don't want to see Vaughn devolve into a horrible dark depression because he doesn't have that print, back Fiendish now.
Well,
that's not a good incentive.
No.
Fiendish. Alice says never forgive, never forget. Huh, I don't know what that's referencing. I don't know. Back Fiendish. That's right. Exactly. Thank you for the links, Marumi. You are awesome. Layout looks good. Thank you. Very proud of this opening page. There you go. I don't mind showing the first few pages of the opening. There you go.
Well, there's gonna be 100 of them, so.
Oh Jesus, yeah. Like it's not. There's nothing really spoilery until. I mean, I can show the first few chunk of pages. No, that's not really a problem. Oh hey, welcome Dan. What's up?
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Dan, what's up, man?
Not much, just my hairline, evidently.
All the way up.
Oh,
That's
no.
what I see through my hat right now.
Yeah. Hold on. That name changes. You say you haven't received your books yet? All the books should have gone out. If you haven't received the books, including like Australia, New Zealand orders, so email me at hellioncomics@gmail. Seriously, like you should have received your books. I will make sure you get your books.
I got all
If
my
you're talking
books.
about the Fiendish 2 campaign, yeah,
I even-
we're
I
done
even
with
got-
fulfillment, dude.
I even
2.5
got these
everything.
books. Oh,
What do we got here?
Hey,
Oh,
you
yeah.
got him! You got him!
I did.
Yeah, look at that cover.
I'm
Look at that
assuming one of
cover.
these
I
goes.
like the poster, by the way. In the background, the Apocalypse Now.
Oh, thank you.
It is nice.
It's got a signed Lance Henriksen right there at the bottom.
Oh shit!
yeah. I know the Lance
Cool.
Henriksen.
Yeah, he's cool. He's a nice guy.
He's a really nice guy. But these came out really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
you
showing them off
the
on camera,
fucking-
and I was like, I don't know how nice
No,
those look.
No,
I
no,
got
no.
it in
You don't
person.
understand. Like the fucking printing is so good.
The printing
Oh,
is
it's like-
amazing on them. When you see them
Yeah.
in person, it's like a whole other thing.
It really is. So my printer, if you guys have your Fiendish 2 books, the
camera does not love
the
these
covers, it doesn't even look like CMYK printing. It looks like it glows.
Here, I'll change my.
It's just. But yeah, I'm very happy with those. I hope you like it too, Dan. Thank you for your
I did.
cover.
They came
Very
out well.
beautiful.
They came out well.
Yeah.
A little dark on here.
Lovely. It is a little dark, but it's fine.
It's a little better right there.
Yeah, you can see the cover on the website, but those aren't going to be printed anymore because my campaign covers are campaign exclusive. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Don't murder me. Oh dear. Oh dear.
I got stuff I was
There we go.
piddling around with on my art desk.
I might want to give that email. I'll type it in the chat. Seriously. If you haven't gotten your Fiendish 2 books, email me because you should have. I will absolutely make sure you get all your books. I don't fuck around with that.
But like I said, one of these is to go to Billy, right?
No, I sent him his books.
Oh, you
Yes,
said Billy
Papa.
books too?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, then they're mine. Ha
Yeah, they're yours. Yep, there you go.
Sweet.
There you go. That's
Wasn't
for your
sure.
work. Thank you. Uh-huh. There, that's the email, everybody. You can contact my publishing house. That's just me. It's just me. There's nobody else. It's just me doing everything. So much fucking work. But it's fine. I chose that. Let's see. Dan Clago show off those sketch covers. What are you working on, Dan?
I'm working. I've been inking pages for another crowdfunder, and then I did some sketch cover stuff. I think they're talking about the sketch covers I was trying to sell. I needed to make some money to pay for some medical bills. So I was getting rid of some sketch covers. So I had this one, which is a red Sonia. And then I
Show,
have
make him big, yeah. Whoa,
Whoa!
Vampirella. I've got a red Sonia.
Oh, beautiful.
So I put both
great.
of these up there. I also have this mummy one that I'm getting rid of, but I haven't posted the price for it yet. But
A MILF mummy.
The mummy one is
Great.
a double. It's a double. It's like a gatefold
I
cover.
saw
Now, do you guys know what I mean by hanging around Dan made me draw my Ragnar's boobs bigger?
Oh, it's his fault.
All my female characters' boobs bigger. It is his fault. Yes.
Mhm.
And Irene made me give a shit about my story. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I don't know what the fuck I'm
To make you
doing.
build a language.
You're right. I don't care about my story.
You already cared about your story.
I
We
got
know Goblin Girl is much
I have
more
this-
than
I have this Thorloff. If anybody wants a Thorloff.
Thorloff. Are you? He's already.
Wait, no, put it back. Put it
Oh,
back.
hold
Put it
on,
back.
Show it.
That's great.
No, that's great.
I can't remember his stupid voice, or else I'd do it right now. I'm gonna swing my hammer.
I've got a cover I'm going to be stuck with till the end of time. I have this sketch cover.
Hold on. Nobody's. I'm sorry. No, I'm
this.
so
Not even-
sorry. I don't know he's gonna get that. I'm so sorry for you.
I've got.
You can tag it on as a free item.
I have a Howard the Duck,
Nice.
and then I have a Three Stooges.
You got influenced by the right person. Yeah, I certainly did.
Old sketch
Dan
cover.
is here to encourage boobage.
And then
Okay, I think
I could probably
I'm
sell
done.
this one too. The Geiger one I did.
Oh, Geyer, what'd you think of that series, by the way?
I love it. I'm still following it. But yeah, this was a pain in the ass because I started it and I didn't have any. I thought I had enough white to do the back cover on it, and I didn't. So I had to like leave in the middle of sketching it so I could put that scorpion over the back. But it came out pretty good.
So where is? I'm trying to find links for everybody because your website changed. God damn it.
Whose website?
Vaughn's, because he changed his fucking title.
Yeah, I
All right,
did.
we'll
So
do
here, let me send you the link.
No,
you
I
should
have
just
it.
get
I
the
have it.
URL selfinsertcomic.com, and then no matter what you change the title to, you can go,
Yeah.
you can tell people where it's
Yeah, I have an
What you need to do.
explanation for that. Yeah, but
What's your explanation?
well, in
You
all
know,
honesty,
self-inserts aren't necessarily bad. So
no,
I
they're
will
not-
say,
they're not, you just don't
but-
override. You don't.
I
override-
joke because of this guy. That's why I joke about
No,
the
I know you
self-insert
do.
thing.
No, I self-insert comics, you know, they're like, I think it depends, because if you look at like Spider-Man, it was clearly just Steve Ditko in the earlier days. But the thing is, they have to be like, in my opinion, flawed characters. You can't just be like, I'm
well, you have
perfect.
to write it like an actual
Mm.
character. If it's a Mary Sue or Gary Sue, like someone
I'm-
who's, if you're not
Gary
willing to get them, yeah,
Because if
Gary
you read
Sue
the
is the
scripts, do
male
you think it came
version.
across as that? I don't think, like, you
It's not
know.
possible
No,
for her to
but
be Gary Sue.
no, but we'll still make fun of you for the fact that
No,
your
I
main
know
character
it's
looks
good. No, it's
exactly
good.
like
But
you.
I always made sure
It's a
to,
flawed character.
because I made sure to send it to a bunch of people and to see. And actually, a lot of people, especially in the earlier days, are like, Vaughn, your character's a fucking asshole. And I was like, I didn't think that.
Just
Well,
like you.
he's a little, you know, got a lot of bluster, takes on challenges a little too big for himself.
Luster.
You know, thinks he's hot shit when he's like a tiny little 15-year-old.
Which I think
Yeah.
was the point, and I felt that like I wanted to give
At
my
least-
character traits that
At
would
least
only.
you're self-reflective is what I'm saying. So.
I know this book.
Yeah, and you know, I wanted to make sure that my character had like a personality that would get worse with super speed. You know, like give someone who's already impulsive super speed, and you're gonna have problems. And so I felt that that's what I wanted to. Phenomenova. Yeah, Phenomenova. Is the new
Great new
name of this
title.
book.
Well done. There you
Uh,
go.
It's growing
Then
on
the
me. Like
logo
you said,
was
Ron,
weird,
you said it would grow on people.
Yeah, well, because the first time I should have a video. I wrote like a manic amount of names for my comic, and so because of that, I have so many leftover superhero names, and it was I had come up with that, and at first I was like, because I was like, do I like it? And then I was like, you know what? I like it. I'm sticking with it. And then literally as I'm laying in bed, then I'm like, you know what? It fucking sucks. I hate this name. And then I fell asleep. Like I failed, and then I woke up the next day. I was like, "Ah, that's actually pretty good." And then
Nice.
the process repeated like a few times until finally I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm pulling the trigger. Honestly, sometimes a good practice is to walk into a room and ask people, like I had family that was over, people who don't give a shit about comics, you know, nothing. And I just give them the basic log line. I was like, what do you think of Phenomenova? Like, oh, I like it. You know, sometimes it's
awesome
good to
one.
just...
Awesome one says you based it on Noah's life, the other young gun.
No. Noah,
you're
my bitter rival.
Yeah,
my bitter rival Noah. Dude,
the art does
that
look
kid
very
is
good.
yeah. The art is, dude. My artist, I could even show my one of my most recent pages because it was like I basically for one of the pages, Irene. I don't know if you remember in the script. There's one page where it's a stream of consciousness, and I told my artist just go nuts, you know, just do your thing. And what he drew was like holy fucking shit. Like I just got that page back, but
nice.
So Phenomenova is set. Yeah.
There you go. Oh, hey, there's your artist. Cool. I was wondering.
My editors.
These headshots are disturbingly gigantic.
Yeah, I'm gonna fix that. All right. I'm realizing how bad because I've been looking at them on my computer.
Staring me into my soul.
Yeah, I'm gonna fix that. Okay. Yeah, that was a problem. But so Phenomenova is set 20 years after World War III and follows it follows the adventures of this teenage boy who is the son of a World War III veteran who's struck by lightning while holding a mysterious crystal, and he finds himself with electricity powers and super speed, and he uses those powers to strike on his own and become a superhero. Like the heroes that fought in World War III, and you could see these are some of the heroes that fought in the war. I do plan on doing a prequel story with them, but for the context of this story, they're meant to be the ideals to strive towards. So they have a role in this story, as well as you might see some of them down the line in Phenomenova, possibly even more of them in issue 1, but I won't spoil. But you may see some of them 20 years later. And I really wanted to. I have like big long-term plans. This is eventually going to become a superhero team book of my main character who will become Galvanite. You know, he's going to be a member of a new team called Phenomenova. That'll be the next generation. But I felt that I wanted to focus on our main character before we expand into a team. So that's it. When you sign up, I've seen the trading card. It's almost done. You will get a free trading card by Juju. I don't know if you guys know her from the chat and on streams, but she did it. So make sure to sign up and you'll get that. The art is great. And she killed it on the trading card. She went above and beyond what I was expecting.
Do you have it yet? I haven't seen it.
I could show you what, you know what? She told me, she gave me permission. I could show you what I have right now.
She gave you permission to show your own trading card.
Well, because all right.
It's your book. Okay. Proceed. Show us your newest art.
What I meant was like I wasn't gonna show her like stuff in progress unless she was cool with it. Legally I can. Like I've no, but it's just, you know, for her.
Yeah, it's your
legally, fuck it.
All right. Well, I was
we love you, Juju. We're only mocking Han, not you.
No,
thank you. Member for 20 months. Thank you so much. Well, look what we have here. Hail, what's up, Lieutenant Hughes? Thank you very much.
I'm trying to find. Give me a second. I gotta send that. While I'm pulling that up, can I show you my most recent penciled ink page?
Yes, you can. Show us some more.
Get the link in the chat and get ready. This page, I basically wrote my character has an internal monologue, and I was like, you know what? You just realized? Well, I guess it's not that bleak.
we have been mocking him nonstop for this.
Well, he has different hair than me.
The story is good. I have read it. I proofread for you.
His hair is totally different, you know. So that really means he's a different character.
Okay.
Well, it's only because I cut it literally yesterday or 2 days ago.
Okay. Yeah.
So check out. There's this new. No, I didn't.
Oh, here we go.
So here's the latest page I got in from my artist.
What the fuck is happening here? Why is he like skinny dipping? What's going on?
Don't you want to? Yeah. Don't that make you want to read it?
No.
What?
The art is good though.
You want to read it? Sorry. I love that delivery.
I'm just kidding. It's right.
Put a little top light on his ding dong right at the bottom.
I'm not.
Oh, this
I love
reminds me
how
of
it's this whole
this
piece,
from-
and immediately
like-
you guys are like penis.
But
Yeah,
no,
maybe
it's
make the
why
blackness
is
go
he
higher
naked?
on the body.
Oh my god! It reminds me of the scenes from like Fire Punch where like this boy, this teenager, he's not even that age, and all these scenes where it's like really weird.
I honestly,
Everything is in
genuinely
shadow,
didn't.
but I'm very
I
uncomfortable.
was looking at the art more so. I wasn't. The fact of the matter is,
Okay, let's move on.
lightning coursing through his veins.
Okay, it's very manga. It is very.
Coursing through his veins.
Throbbing
don't
through his
Oh,
veins.
man. Blame my
Oh,
artist. I didn't tell him to draw me
God.
butt ass naked.
Blame anyone
Alright.
but me.
Well, I mean, a little bit. All right. Anyway,
Sign up for this book, guys. No, it's well done. I like the diagram stuff. That reminds me of. It is very manga. Reminds me.
it,
of, like,
honestly, that getting that page honestly did feel more like a cover. Anyway, here's the Juju trading card. She actually, funny enough, because I didn't get to the part in the script yet, I'm almost 30 pages in with pencils and inks.
Where is it?
Didn't get to, I'm pulling it up. I didn't get to the part where he has his costume yet, and so Juju had only like she only had like references in terms of like a black and white, and she was like, what do you want me to do for the colors? And I told her I was gonna tell her, and I was like, you know what are you envisioning? And then she said something completely different than what I envisioned, and I said, okay, why don't we have you do sample like flats of both, and then whichever I like better we'll run with. And her idea was so much better than what I had. And that's, I think, one of the things you got to learn as an artist is.
Oh, I had heard. I had seen this.
Yeah.
Oh.
So she, I had it initially. It was literally just going to be like a black and gray costume, and then she was like, "Let's do something different." And she actually just suggested it, and I was like, "Holy shit, that's so much better!" Because it was supposed to be a generic costume, and I honestly thought, I honestly think that this is better. I think that the colors pop more. I mean, again, this is a makeshift costume. You will only see an issue 1, so if you sign up, you won't see this costume on a trading card ever again with this art, because again, this costume is only going to appear in issue 1, and that's it. He will get a good costume later on, but I wanted it to be a makeshift costume, kind of like how like in Sam Raimi's Spider-Man, you have the dog shit costume earlier on, like in Kick-Ass. And so,
sorry, I pictured that literally.
the literal dog shit costume. But there you go.
Yeah. Cool. No, I like that. It's kind of like the starter costume before he gets a proper one. I don't know. I don't know if you're doing that, but I like practical costumes where it's not just a skin suit, but there's actually like padding and stuff like internal wiring, all kinds of stuff to support whatever superpower the character has. That's just a pet peeve of mine, though. Like, I'm too realistic with my world building. But I kind of like it when, in that sense, not like how Marvel has everybody in a hoodie now. It's kind of like weird. But if it's practical, like I like having the knee pads and like shock absorbing shoes. That's what I really like about My Hero Academia. They're very practical, but the costumes also look cool. But anyways. Well,
yeah,
good.
maybe I'd honestly love to see like even just designing a superhero costume with your manga influence, you know, because I think that even though I generally prefer the skin tight costumes, you know, I like those. I do think that like sometimes the padding stuff could be cool, but like if you ask me, I generally prefer, especially like the DC Comics looks. There was this recent trend. It was like in the New 52 where they started armoring up everybody. But yeah, I think that sometimes the minimalist could be better, but again, sometimes the armor can be. Like if you look at the superhero costumes that are World War III.
It's easier to draw. Well, yeah, if it's skin tight, it is easier to draw, but also this stuff like drawing Spawn is also cool and fun. Like you can make a costume that's also. You don't want to go for easy. I don't want to go for easy. There's a balance between having it too hard and too detailed to draw over and over again versus I'm just, it's just a pattern on skin. Personal preference. No. Some costumes can work that way though. Okay, yeah, what were you saying? Is that it?
Yeah, I mean that's it. Yeah.
Cool.
Nice. When's it
looks
launch?
very good.
I was hoping. Here's the thing. Initially, I was gonna say, February, but I think I'm gonna push it back to March. I think that just makes more sense at the rate we're progressing. But I want to have the book mostly done or on track to being done. So I want a quick turnaround time. So the book is, like I said, it's almost halfway penciled and inked. It's got I think we're about to hit 15 pages colored. I'm gonna, especially with Rini just saying it, I had already planned on it, but the lettering is probably gonna start soon. It's mostly edited, but obviously that's like a process as it goes on. Like I was even doing some script edits earlier. Yeah, I'd say basically we're gonna do that. We're just gonna keep running with it and see how far we can get. But I'm planning on March. I want to get a quick turnaround time and start selling it. Not just to customers online, but like also being able to hit it in person. I'd love to get it. I'm looking at distribution plans too, because I want to obviously backers first, but then I'm considering stuff like getting it into stores. But we'll figure that out later. For now,
absolutely. I think that is something we should look into, and that's really smart because obviously we're launching with crowdfunding, and that's why I make my campaign covers campaign exclusive. But once you take care of the crowdfunding, you make sure the backers get the best product and then they get it first. I do think we should move towards getting into stores. That's the next step, and there's definitely an audience there.
I think when I say stores, I'm saying not even just comic book stores, but I mean because I honestly have never heard anyone say that they first got into comics by just walking in blindly into a comic book store. It doesn't happen. I got into comics because I watched movies that were on TV while I was relaxing, and that led me to this, which led me to this, which led me finally to comics. I think whereas you talk to older comic book professionals and they say, yeah, I was at the store with my mom and I saw this. And I think we're losing that chance is because it's not accessible. If you turn on the TV, you might just automatically discover your favorite movie. If you're chilling in your house or you're at the store with your mom, you're not going to find a new comic book, but you might find a new movie. And I think that's why we're losing.
You're going to get this sold in Blockbuster then, right?
Oh, that would be tragic.
You should totally do that. I encourage it.
Redbox.
You'll get a huge audience if you put it in, Redbox. Package it in a DVD. No, comics aren't really ubiquitous or everywhere in America anymore. That's really sad. But it's not like we can't put them everywhere, right?
Yeah, that reminds me. There's the marketing for your boy Zach with Iron Sights. He's like, I want this to be the kind of book that you find in a truck stop bathroom.
What? What is that? What is that analogy?
I don't know. It's funny because it means someone read it and kind of threw it away, I guess. But then
oh my god,
dude, his analogies are so good because sometimes I'm like, what are you talking about? And then I think about it and I'm like,
yeah.
Right, it takes a minute, doesn't it?
He's going for something. Yeah.
Because I do sometimes it's really weird with his video. I haven't watched his videos in a little bit, I'll be honest. But sometimes his videos
He's been on fire. His new ones are good. Yeah.
And then he stopped, right, to focus on.
Yeah.
That's why I kind of cut down too. Is I'm like, all right, I want to make sure, I have more to advertise.
Yeah.
Covers on the way. But yeah.
And
anyway, you can. You don't have to keep holding it up if you don't want to. By the way, up to you. I mean, I'll take the free advertising.
Yeah, pull up.
If you don't want to be.
No, I do.
I was about to. People have questions. Hold on. Let me finish.
Okay.
I'm trying to help you. If you don't,
I appreciate it. Yeah, I appreciate it.
But I'm trying to. There's some questions. The bookstores greater than the comic shops. Well, that's true. Just comic shops aren't ubiquitous enough. So I think. I mean, it's so easy. Get it, and I haven't done it. I say it's easy, but I haven't done it. But it's because I want a backlog. I want to have at least 3 books out before I do it, which is why I'm looking into it now. Because 2.5 is the 3rd book of the Fiendish series. So I have a backlog, and that looks better for getting into stores and all this shit. So you just get a fucking ISBN and you can find a distributor. The problem is finding one that you can trust and you can do business with and all this stuff. But I do think we should definitely get it. So somebody asked if this is the only cover. No, I am doing a cover as well. So you can look forward to that.
Yeah, we got 2 more that I'll announce, but we got a Rini cover and then there's 2 more.
Hell nice. Yeah. And other than Phenomenova, we also have Goblin Girl by Dan Plakel.
Ah!
Hi, Dan.
Hi.
Want to tell us about this? What is this? Oh my gosh. Hey, you just hit 25,000. Yeah?
Whoa, shit!
Yeah?
Nice.
Fuck. Awesome.
Hey! You didn't even know. It's totally because of me. No, it wasn't. But congrats.
No,
I don't think
hit myself in the face. Sorry.
Oh, hey, wait, boobs. Can I show that? Is that safe for?
There's nipplage on it, but it's
okay, never mind.
It's not nude nipplage. It's
covered nipples.
It's
I
poking.
always have to be careful with pulling up Dan's drawings.
I cover it up with something. I'll cover it up with this Blu-ray.
Okay.
There we go. His Girl Friday.
There, huh? Woo!
Yeah, it's sort of.
Oh, that's so nice. I love the shapes.
There
that's
you go.
Awesome. Okay.
So I've got short-term memory loss, so it's hard for me to sometimes talk. So I'm trying to formulate my brain right now. So my book, it's a fantasy book. It's like a Lord of the Rings sort of high fantasy world crossed with the gruesomeness of like Conan the Barbarian with a Elvira-like lead character. There's no nudity in this volume, and it's just mainly gore and violence. So if you don't mind like excessive amounts of goblins getting hacked and slashed and some wasteland sort of looking thugs getting beat up, it's like basically that sort of type of action in there. It's 80 pages. It'll be, I think it's like 74 pages of story and then 6 pages of supplement at the end. I believe. It's hard to remember how many pages now because like I keep wanting to add pages. But so that's basically the general tone of the book. It's basically about a group of characters who emerge in a world that is a medieval world that's been turned upside down by a magical cataclysm. And so when they come out of it, they kind of go on this quest to basically be they're characters who have had things in their past that they want to make amends for, so they're moving forward. The Goblin Girl, not so much. She's just more or less found freedom after being in prison for like, I think probably like 20 years of her life inside of a cave, basically from birth to 20. She was raised by another goblin. And so, yeah, now she's just running around in the world, and she's causing mayhem and killing monsters. So that's basically the book. It's just your old-fashioned fun fantasy hack and slash adventure comic, little bit of Legend of Zelda style, like sort of questing in there, but for the most part, nothing too heavy. This isn't your Watchmen. This is your Conan magazine monthly. That's basically what this is. So.
Awesome. And let's show some more of this art.
There's no giant blue dick weapons in here.
Unfortunately, no, there isn't.
That's another
kind of a downside.
Boo! Damn it! Yeah. But you have other giant weapons.
Yeah, those are weapons of mass destruction.
Yeah, she needs shape-shifting tits eventually.
Yeah.
She has. This is part of her armor. It gives her extra AC. It's cushioning. So
there's 2 versions of the book that are available in the campaign. There's a black and white, which is gray tones, and then there's a color version. Both kind of the same story and similar, but I would say like stylistically, when you look at the 2, they'll look much different, as you can tell from the thing here. Like there's some stuff in the color that is a little more like, for instance, this lightning bolt thing here. I don't think that was in the black and white, but it is in the color version. So there's some little color embellishments that have been added to heighten it with the color. So they're sort of the same. You get the same sort of storytelling, but you have 2 different flavors of visual depending what you want to look at. So yeah, and right now I'm working on potentially doing them as slightly oversized hardbacks in the European style.
So
Yo, that would be fucking perfect.
Yeah,
for
and this is
book.
kind of I kind of want to try and make this happen because everybody's been waiting so long on this. The book is all drawn. I have a huge stack of pages that are over here next to me. But Billy is coloring it. I guess like a lot of stuff wants to be thrown at Billy. Yes, he has taken forever and he is slow. But to be fair, I've been pushing him to a certain sort of level of painted color quality that I want on every page, that it's not a simple, drop a flat, throw a highlight, move on. Like I basically told him I want this to look like animation cells out of a Don Bluth movie or like, a Dragon's Lair video game, something like that, is what I wanted.
Well,
this
also, like you've had real life stuff come up, so
yeah,
it's not.
I'm currently fighting a stage. I think it's stage 3 cancer at this point. It was stage 2, but
you have a greater
liver cancer.
worries.
We're crossing our fingers.
Yeah,
but,
I'm glad.
So,
I'm glad to hear.
I am. Currently, I'm in between phases on that. I just finished 5 months of heavy chemo, and then 3 months of radiation. I had heavy doses of daily radiation for 6 weeks this past month and a half, and I just finished that. So if anybody's seen the video on my thank you on Twitter or whatever that I put up there, just to kind of, I've been trying to keep people updated on there. I need to be better about on my campaign. I'm terrible about posting. Problem is, like, I want to post stuff on the campaign page, but I don't want to like give people nonsense. I want to give people like solid shit. Like, here's this that's done,
Right, yeah. It's hard sometimes when you don't have new art to show.
Same day, same story, nothing new to show you right now, Like,
well, people understand, and you have been updating us.
Yeah, and the other thing is, I don't want to show all the color pages on there either, because I want to leave something for them to enjoy when they get the book. So, I'm trying to update. I'm going to start, hopefully here soon, I'm going to start updating on some of the extras, because I've got most of the cards set to go. I have a set of cards that I was thinking about not including for reasons, but I may make some messages and find out about maybe getting that sewn up, see if it's like an issue, and if it's not, I'll probably throw some extra cards in there. We'll see. But there's plenty of trading cards now in the campaign. I think I have a ridiculous amount. And then, I've got some other books. There's a original Goblin Girl book, which is the original comic that I did. Hold on real quick. Let me see.
So, because Goblin Girl is kind of a redo of an earlier, shorter comic you did in a much more cartoony style.
Yeah,
and you essentially expanded it, did in this like epic fantasy style.
Yeah,
now.
I did a manga style version of it. Shit, I only have.
Let me scroll up. This is a nice page. I'm just gonna sit right here on this page. You guys like that? I'm just gonna say right here.
So here's the original cover of the manga.
Yay, cute. Super cute. I love seeing the evolution of your style over time since then.
Well, that's some of the stuff. I mean, there's some older drawings of her, like when I first started drawing her, when she was a straight up like Legend of Zelda ripoff character, and I was gonna throw some of that stuff in the back. So this is the original manga book. So the style inside is like the only thing that's kind of stayed a little bit is I kept this page for although I redid the top part of this because I was never happy with that, but I kept most of this intact. But everything else has been redrawn. And it started out as kind of like, I'll just add a couple pages, then put it out. And then as I was like looking at it, I was like, stylistically, it did not look like the same thing that I'd been doing, because I changed so much and I wasn't doing that anime style anymore. Let me see here real quick. See if I can find the pages.
The old style looks really nice. So you've always had a really good sense of composition. I can see that. You can do it. You can find it.
I don't know if I can find it. I think I put it away somewhere to keep it safe, because I'm selling pages on there too, and I didn't want them to get damaged. But anyway, some of these pages I've recreated them, like this one here I've recreated. But this is kind of like a shorthand sort of version of what's now the book. The book now is like, this is 16 pages. The actual book is like 74 pages. So everything's been expanded. But stylistically, it's a lot different now. So I had to redraw pretty much everything. I couldn't just do that. Although I did take some of these pages, some of the images in here, and I've converted them into Viewmaster reels. So I have a Viewmaster.
Yeah, that is cool.
It's gonna be on the deluxe tier. Has Viewmasters, and yeah. So
people are saying that Goblin Girl style is kind of like Blade Devil. I can see that. That kind of fantasy, thickly painted style is similar to Blade Devil.
So it's a lot of what that is. But
cool. Boobs. It's very risque. Okay, we're gonna cover the nipples. Technically, they're covered. Those are closed nipples.
There. Goblin Girl's covering up. But see, here's the Viewmaster vintage packets that we're gonna have. They're gonna be digitally printed, so they look yellowed and shit like they're old.
Hey, that's cool.
Those will be in there with that. So I was able to like take some of the art, colorize it, and turn them into reels. So I got that as an add-on. Got stickers and all kinds of stuff. Well, it's not an add-on. The Viewmasters is part of the Goblin's chest tier, which has everything, which also includes. I'm going to have a pencil sketchbook, which is also comic book size, like the Goblin Girl original comic, which will be just pencil sketch work that I've done. That's like finished looking stuff.
Cool.
Less sketchy, more like tight pencil work. I don't know what else to describe it as, but
you're gonna be getting a lot of stuff with this campaign, because you've had to take some extra time because you've had real life.
There may
stuff,
even be some of these thrown in, but I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna try, but
like I know Dan has been taking this time to just make more stuff. Like every other month, even though like he's freaking fighting to stay alive, he's been like, oh look, I'm making more stuff. I'm adding more stuff to the campaign for free. So if you back Goblin Girl, you're gonna get like a shitload of stuff.
Yeah, because I feel terrible, man. I want to give people value. I don't know if you can see them very well. It's because the print is like dark gray.
Yeah, it's a little dark.
Give me the STL. I just got into 3D printing. Now I want to print it.
There it is. A little
nice.
Yeah. That's awesome. Oh my gosh. Dan, can you wreck your 3D modeler? Because I want character models.
If I can get it to work out, I might even make like a 2-foot tall version that I might sell later as like a direct sale.
That would be so cool.
Because we can make it bigger, and there's a lot of detail on it. Like, I don't know if shows up.
Thank you for the link, Baromi. Zeno said he just backed the color version and the classic. Thank you so much.
So if I can get this reasonable, I was told by my friend Jason Krager, who printed this out for me, and he also fixed the model, tweaked it a little bit for me. He said it took like 6 hours just to print this one, and it filled his whole build plate on his one machine he had. So, I don't know. So we'll see about this because I don't know financially, like, and time wise. Because right now I'd have to print out like 36 of these, I think, or something. Because I can't remember how many Goblin's chests have been sold, but there was at least 30 something last time I looked. So
let's see. Let's go up.
But yeah, and there's like there's some like replica sort of prop items that are going to be in there, and there's a T-shirt in that box, and some people asked about the T-shirt and the mouse pad and some of the stuff in the box if that's going to be available later, and most likely there will be a limited number that I probably will have available later. But I mean, they're not going to be quite the deal you're going to get for this giant box of stuff. So there's that.
Cool. No, that's a lot of stuff.
That stuff I can make available later because I'm gonna like the shirts. Obviously, I can print more. And then like mouse pads, I'm gonna have to order a certain amount of those, so I'm gonna have a few of those. And I know for sure I'm gonna have probably maybe 50 or 60 so Viewmasters extra because I have to order a certain amount of Viewmasters as well. So to order like a couple hundred of those in order to have them. So it's not cheap.
Yeah.
But I want it. I want it to happen, so I'm making it happen.
No, you put a lot into just making
Yeah.
the items and the bonus items really good, and you're doing hardcover, which is very expensive to do. So I'm just
What's what I'm saying.
It
It was reasonable last time I looked at it, but I don't know now. So I'm looking into it. Some friends of mine were telling me that they knew of a place to get them relatively reasonable. So I'm gonna look and see what the price point is, and if it makes sense, then I may just do it. It also, packaging stuff and shipping it, because I'm gonna have to get different sized Gemini mailers at that point or something. I don't know. So
yeah. Well, yeah. Well, this packing, all this stuff is gonna add up, but
because shipping changes on the daily.
Oh God, it's so expensive. So basically, in case you guys don't know, so production costs, whatever you spend on production costs, is generally about a fourth of your campaign, and then you spend another fourth on shipping. Production and shipping has cost just as much as on every single campaign I've run. I've run 3 campaigns now, and then it's just like printing is a fourth, and then shipping's a fourth, and then production is another fourth, and so you don't really keep anything. You keep very little of it, and shit's really expensive now.
Yeah.
Fucking sending a media mail package is almost $4, and it keeps going up. I'm very unhappy.
The printing on the floppies were really cheap at one point, and I was tempted to print a bunch of this book, which is one of my other books, which is a Godzilla type book, and just throw this in as an extra. Everybody's order. But then I was looking at printing.
Well, that looks great. That cover
they've gone
looks
up
awesome.
a little bit. Yeah, Matt Yackey colored this cover.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But and I colored the inside, so it's not as pretty. But I'm gonna fix that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fix that as well. But I was thinking, I was I could just with this Goblin Girl that I made available. I was thinking maybe I could give them this sampler and they would love this too. But because this is a light version of what I'm going to eventually put out of that as well. So, but
cool.
It's not cheap, as you said. So,
no, it's not at all.
Off of that because I was looking at all the things. I was adding all the things up that I'm having to order and put in with orders and stuff, and I'm like, man, I shouldn't have gone so crazy and been so excited about doing all this stuff because it's
it adds up because you have to add shipping and all this other a lot of production adds up. I want to do hardcovers for Fiendish soon, but I'm because I want to do kind of because the first 3 books are in one arc, so I just want to do a hardcover after book 3. It'll be a couple years from now, but time will fly by. But looking at the cost is crazy unless you have a huge volume, basically.
Yeah, unless you're printing thousands of books, then it comes down a little bit.
We'll see. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, that would be great.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
We'll be famous in 2 years, all of us. We can print all the hardcovers we want.
I just have a couple hundred right. I just have a couple hundred right now, and I'm like, this is good. I like the small group of friends that I have right now that are backing me. Is awesome. So.
Well, I mean, 25,000 isn't a small group of friends. You clearly.
Well, that would be a lot of. I don't have 25,000 friends. I
$25,000.
Well, that's true. That's true.
Yeah,
I mean,
great.
The number of books, the number of people that have backed me. How many shipments I'm gonna have to do. It's not thousands of shipments. Is what I was trying to get at. It's
right.
I'm like, this is excellent. This is great support I've had so far.
Mm-hmm.
I can't imagine having to ship thousands of books. I was maybe
oh my god,
fulfillment facility at that point.
You're doing your own fulfillment now, right?
I am. Yeah, it'll be me and my wife. My wife, the two of us, we'll be putting them out.
She's awesome. The girl is great.
Get my slingshot body bikini, and I'll be in there.
The mankini. I have one of those. I have one of those green mankinis. I've got a green Borat mankini.
Very
Jake has one of those. Why am I not surprised? Oh my god.
So
well, everybody, back this. back Goblin Girl
Back to
now.
that,
That's
friends.
great.
And I appreciate that.
That's over
The new
25,000.
people that have backed. It's awesome. Like,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
And Megalodon, yes. Megalodon
yes.
is awesome.
Yes, yes. The giant man-child.
Very,
Yeah.
very prophetic name.
Yeah.
Another backer.
He's
Hell yeah!
almost
Woo!
He's almost the size of fulfillment size already, you know, even at 17 months. So
You should put him to work too. Boy, put those labels on those boxes.
unfortunately, there will be lots of teeth marks on the edge of the books if I put him in charge.
Oh no. He's fighting everything.
He likes to, you know,
He's
like
so cute.
he thinks he's in the 1600s. He needs to like bite down on it to make sure it's real before like it goes out. You know, like they did with the gold coins. They're like, is it real gold? And they bite on it. So he bites down on every single thing to make sure, you know, it's legit.
Is he? Baby, he's past teething, right? Am I stupid? I don't know shit.
No, he's still teething a little bit. I mean, he doesn't have all his teeth yet. I mean, he's got most of all of them in the front. All of them in the front, pretty much. Like, if he smiled, he'd look like he had a full mouth of teeth, but he does not have a full mouth.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's super cute. I saw when I was over there. Adorable.
He'll have that Von Coolman smile in no time.
He's not even there. Oh, the one compliment you'll get.
He's like, what?
Oh, he shut back up. Nothing. Never mind. Well, very cool. Everybody check that out.
Yeah.
I am so excited. And we're doing a crossover. Fiendish and Goblin Girl. Sooner than later. Sometime. Eventually. That'll happen. I have a crossover cover done.
Yeah, I know. We might be giving that out on the campaign for free. We talked about it.
We did. I was trying to like just segue into that as well.
Yeah.
Let me show you guys.
I haven't printed it yet, and I have to color it. So here's the thing. I do color stuff by hand with Copics, and it looks pretty decent. And Irene did this like Fiendish crossover piece that we kind of both did one each, that just to do it. So I'm thinking about coloring Irene's by hand with Copics and see if it looks good. If it looks good, then we'll print it and give it away on the campaign. If it doesn't look good, then we'll have it professionally colored later.
There it is! I'm so excited for this. I did this forever ago. This was like over a year ago, but obviously stuff has happened. And the idea was we're going to do a crossover kind of side story mini comic in 2 parts, and one was going to run with the Goblin Girl campaign, one was going to run with the Fiendish campaign.
So you'd buy both of them, and then you would have the full story. And so I would be drawing all the interior stuff, and then on my campaign, we would have the Rini cover, and on her campaign, we would have my cover. So that's how we were going to share it.
It's taking some time, but
it's pretty much plotted out and sort of thumbnailed out in my head, and I've done some preliminary drawings. I've been working on sketch designing some elements of the idea. I've also been... It's kind of been like sort of organic, because we talked and I was like, should this just be some like one-off thing that has no relevance? That's just like a, standalone thing. And she was like, and Irene's like, no, she's like, this needs to matter. So I had to find a way to like, she wanted something specific on her end that she would carry over in her book that would exist in her universe still, and then vice versa. So there's actually a character in the book that is actually going to be a main lead character in my book. So
Matt Yackey, is that actually Matt Yackey? I don't recognize his icon.
That is Matt Yackey. He'd love to.
Matt Yackey, you want to color?
Oh, Matt Yackey, what's going on?
Matt Yackey may color this.
It's up to you, Dan, because you were going to color it. But there you go. I am fine either way.
Yeah.
That would be awesome, though. Matt's amazing. He colored one of the back covers for.
He colored this cover.
Nice. I got to get going here.
Yeah, I was about.
Everyone, just FYI.
Yeah, I was about to head out too, not to do.
Lazy.
Oh my god!
This was a good stream. This was fun to see everyone.
It was really fun.
That was awesome. Where can everybody follow you? Let's do some quick shout outs. I'm gonna head out soon too, but I just want to show off a little more art.
Just be you and me, Dan. Just you and me continue the stream. Rini can leave. Just me and you can hang out.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna hand over my channel to you. That's gonna be a really good idea. I'm totally gonna do that.
Capitalize on it, Jake.
I'm gonna make some coffee. I'm gonna stream all night. Let's go. Fuck this. Anyways, so Vaughn and Narwhal, where can everybody find you? Narwhal, you go.
Yeah, you go first.
Yeah, Twitter and YouTube. And my only big announcement is Thursday, Hotel Story ends. It'll be a big stream. It'll be a creative block, but we'll have special guests. We'll go extra long. We'll hang out. That'll be a fun night, closing it down. So
awesome.
Everyone keep your eye out. Yeah.
Do you think, can you get Jared? Does he want to stream? That would be awesome.
Yeah, I will invite him, and that would be cool if he's around. I'm going to stream with him Wednesday a little bit too, I think. So yeah.
Awesome. All right. So everyone go follow Narwhal and follow Narwhal on Twitter at plaster_Harris. I don't know why that's your name, but his picture, his icon is Narwhal.
You guys made it in like 7th grade or no, like high school.
Oh, really? Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. I was like, it's a cool fake name, Plaster Harris.
I didn't even know that. I thought it was like some reference to a movie. Yeah,
no, it's like a fake CEO name. Plaster Harris, CEO of Technocorp Infodustries. That was actually the company too.
Tell everybody that's actually your name instead of Pear.
Plaster Harris.
Yeah, you're Plaster, Mr.
They're like, hey, Plaster. What's up, Plaster?
I'm gonna start calling you.
It has a ring to it.
It does.
Yeah, I don't get it. Well, you have like 3 different names: Plaster Harris, Narwhal, and then there.
The other one.
Yeah, the other one.
His funny enough, his real name sounds like not a real name.
Yeah, it's a great name too. It is genuinely a good name. Normal Unabomber.
Oh my gosh,
dude, he does have that Ted Kaczynski drip. Oh, okay.
I know. I gotta
let's not go there. The beard is. Don't shave it. You trim it. Don't shave it. The beard is nice.
Yeah.
It was a little wild, but it's good. But yeah, it's always good hanging out. I'll see you on the block or around. I don't know.
Yeah.
We talk all the time.
See you guys later. We'll talk soon. Have a good night, everyone. See you.
Bye.
Good night, man.
Bye. Vaughn, where can people find you?
So I'm just I decided to make it simple. I'm just Vaughn Coleman on everything. So Vaughn Coleman on YouTube, on Vaughn M Coleman on Twitter, Instagram, just all my socials, and that's about it. Make sure to sign up for Phenomenova. I'll put the link in chat again. That's the thing. I think all the mods, like the old link doesn't work. That's the problem with changing it. Is it? So let me go ahead and.
You have to do a redirect.
What does that mean?
So you have. Okay, well you're using MailChimp, but if you change a domain name, you can have 2 domain names, have one redirect to the other. So because you changed the name of the URL itself, it's a bit of a.
So did I fuck up?
Just get a URL.
Yeah, you totally fucked up.
Get yellowdickx.com.
Okay.
Buy a URL, you can mask it over to MailChimp.
I'm going to buy a URL soon, actually. I'm in the process. That's my next step. I'm realizing how many steps there are in the process of creating while I'm doing it.
This shit isn't easy, guys. There you go. There's a sign up. Everybody go there.
And check out my YouTube channel. It's just Vaughn Coleman. You can just search it. And thank you guys so much. And I'll see you next time. Peace out.
See ya. Bye.
Bye.
Peace.
And then there were 3 in a really bad orientation that she always likes clicking where we all end up super huge.
Suddenly we're like gigantic. Hello, everybody. I was going to head off because I feel like, I'm going to just stay up and draw, but it's...
No promotion for...
What? I have promoted everybody here.
No,
what's your problem?
I'm joking. I'm going
to stay up and draw, but drawing and talking at the same time is a little exhausting. So I like to just chill a bit and listen to a podcast, probably a murder mystery, something nice and bloody, and continue my penciling.
Well, I've almost managed to finish what I set out to do on this stream. If you want to, shall I show it off? Shall I show you guys? I achieved my dreams.
Do it. What are you doing?
How do I change the freaking... Hold on, click. Okay, right. So, not that one yet. So I finished this one. Hey, look, it's big. I'm big enough already. I got
Yeah.
Dan, I was doing Connell power changes. So this is Space Hopper Connell.
That's great. Dan's
And then-
very confused. He's
There are 2 pegs he's holding on to, so I'm.
Yeah.
Why would
Twice
there
the
be 2
fun.
pegs?
Those are space hopper pegs. Those aren't
And look,
anything
I
nefarious.
managed to
Mine's are
date
just
it 20,
big giant like
24.
veins he's gripping onto on the side.
Just the veins.
I like how
Yeah.
confused Dan looked. His expression was priceless.
And then Vaughn suggested, well, he suggested not the pogo stick Connell and saw blade wheelie Connell.
Oh yeah, saw blade wheelie Connell.
But then he also suggested helicopter Connell. So like now I'm nearly done. I'm actually nearly done with helicopter power Connell.
Okay, I'll wait until you're done with helicopter Connell.
Okay, cool.
That's our goal. We're gonna get through all the Connell shapeshifts you came up with today, and we shall continue. Did I share my page? No, I didn't. Here we go. What the fuck am I doing? There we go. Yay! Let's go back to penciling. Eric Withers is in here. Hello. What's up, Eric? Yo, show it off. Should I? What else? Oh, I was gonna show off more. Hold on. Do you guys see what I sold at auction yesterday? I'm gonna show off what I sold at auction.
No.
I heard you did well.
So, I did pretty good. And thank you very much to everybody who bid. One of which was one of the winners was Jake. So thanks, Jake. But
that's right.
Thank you, Jake and Dan Go Solo. You guys are awesome. I try to go back to an old sci-fi style, so I'm pretty happy with this.
The first modern sci-fi rainy piece. I'm so happy I have that. I can't wait to color it. You need to. Yeah, I want to scan it, color it. It's gonna look beautiful. I'm trying to like which vibrant color should I pick for her hair.
Yeah, it's it would be really cool to see a color. I think especially with your coloring style, you use these like really bright neon colors. It would be really catchy.
Yes.
Like in case you guys haven't seen some of my really really old work from like college, like fucking 10 plus years ago, because I'm an old fuck. I used to draw sci-fi stuff like this all the time, but a comic never manifested. I really wanted to do science fiction stuff and like just do cool designs like this. I was designing whole cityscapes and motorbikes and stuff. It's all my old DeviantArt account. If you want to go and laugh at how cringy I was, but the art was cool. And I want to go back to that because I didn't even realize people wanted it. I know it sounds stupid, but at the time nobody wanted it. It was like everyone just wanted me to be an art monkey, drawing a house style, and it made me very sad. But I'm gonna go back to this, and I'm glad I can still do it. I didn't forget. Happy. Yay. Here's another one. It's just an elf girl, but added some tech stuff because again I'm trying to like delve a little into sci-fi. I've got my elf demony girl but with some sci-fi implants, and her eyes are all cybernetic and shit. There you go.
An elf girl with implants.
Yeah. Elf girl with implants. Not that type. You know who might have it? Okay, let me see if I can do this without getting my channel in trouble.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Very strategically placed. Now, this one was fun. I think I wanted to come up with a composition I hadn't done before. You know, I draw a lot of these demon girls, but here's a new angle, and I went wild with her eyes. Not really went wild, but did something creepy and dark and new and made them all like galaxy-like and shit. Thought that was fun. And a couple more. I did an angry ramen. Just because during the auction we were talking about ramen, so I drew this during the auction. Like within the 3-hour span of the auction, I drew this.
It's the Japanese version of Frylock from Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
It is actually. Isn't that great? But I'm actually really happy with how this turned out. I should put it on a shirt or something, get it colored, and put it on merch. Those happy surprises. Then, boop. There's the other one. I'm gonna be very careful. There you go.
Yeah, that was great. That was a great one.
I've done a whole series of these waifus. Who's kind of like cute anime girls holding food. It started out as me drawing a cute anime girl holding a sandwich for the viewer, so now I kind of draw these every auction. And people seem to like them. I wonder why. So there.
No idea.
That was fun. Thank you everyone who showed up for our auction. That was great. Hey. Give me out a full screen. Shelby would approve. Shelby definitely approves. That was Shelby was there with his 50 million things that he auctions off every single time we do a Red Valkyrie auction. Angry Ramen is just a mimic that preys on Asian bachelors. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. That's a whole ass story right there. Oh, Maromi has a sandwich one. You do. Yes. Thank you so much. I remember that. I'm going to... Yeah, speaking of these auction pieces and all these elf girls I've drawn, my plan this year is I want to do an art book, because Fiendish 3 is going to take a whole damn time, a whole chunk of a while, like forever. So I don't think I'll launch this year. Like, for various reasons, I think I'm going to... First of all, I want to have a huge amount of the work done, and also I don't want to launch late in the year. That really like backfired with Fiendish 2. I got murdered in taxes, mostly that. So I'd like to launch early next year for Fiendish 3. And that means, but I want to have something this year, and I've been wanting to do an art book forever. I've been doing a lot of these auctions, these quarterly auctions with Red Valkyrie, and I have some more pieces from doing auctions on my own channel and shit. So I've been compiling these, and I have so many fantasy girls, and it'll be mostly like a fantasy girl art book. And I probably have like 30 pages. I'll try to get to 40, and I'll run that later this year. Let me know if you guys like that. Like an art book to tie things over. Because I don't want to... I don't know. I have all the material, and I want to have a campaign. I just think it's just kind of, if I have something to show, and I do want to also have a quick turnaround for Fiendish 3. So I want to have a lot of the work done, and it's better to do that and fulfill quickly after I launch. But also, I don't have to worry after I launch, because the thing is, when you launch a campaign, you're essentially on the clock. Like, the minute you hit launch, or the minute you do a sign up, if you're on Indiegogo, that's the ticking clock for until you do fulfillment, and people don't like waiting too long. Even if I set fulfillment really far out, and the people don't like that. I understand. So I want to be able to have a lot of the work done beforehand. I think I can definitely manage that, but I'm just going to go a bit stir crazy if I don't show people anything. Like, I need to put my art out there. I'm like addicted to having a book. I need to have a sketchbook out, and I want to do a new version of Regrowth, but actually I think doing this Demon Girl thing would be cool. So hope you guys are down for that. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. A whole fantasy girl sketchbook. And then, oh shit, the camera
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Then you can totally do a...
Are you okay?
And
Yeah.
And then Jake dies. Please don't die, Jake. Are you okay?
Am I here? Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's just all dark. What happened? Oh my god.
Oh shit! The camera's still going. Uh-oh. Don't show
Yes.
random...
Yeah, no. What the?
No, my screen.
I'm turning your camera off,
just
man.
turned off, and now my doesn't matter. Everything's just fucked up royally. Okay. That's
Okay.
what's going on? Sorry, I ruined your whole thing about art books by messing.
No, you
everything up.
didn't. I just want to make sure your setup didn't just collapse on you.
It did. It literally did.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, don't go into the light. No, Jay, come back to us. Don't go towards the light.
There we go.
Let's see. And all he did was stand up. Thank God, no DSP moment. Oh dear. No, I don't.
Yeah, no, thank God there's no. Yeah.
Please, everybody, let's not do that. You could do a merch campaign and co-op with the people you stream with. That would be interesting. Yeah, I'm not super into merch. I like having merch, obviously. I have a bunch of merch on the Fiendish website, but mostly I want to actually make my campaigns more book focused because the comic always comes first. The main spin-off that I'm looking to do is a game. I want to do a game spin-off, but that takes time. Like I just talked to some people with several different options actually. So I was talking to somebody about doing a board game and also a full tabletop RPG. And both of those are a lot of work. It's actually at least a year of work, and there's a bunch of other factors to take into account. For example, it's not just as simple as it's very thorough, and the competition is really, really hot in gaming. So I think I can make something good, and especially if I get a good game designer, the art will be good. I know the art will be good, but I need a good game designer, and then we have to do play testing, be really thorough, make sure the product is actually going to sell. It's going to take at least a year, and if it's for a pen and paper RPG, it's going to be even longer. So this is something that I can just turn around by the end of the year. So I'd rather have something that I already have material for, like an art book, and I've done art books before. My regrowth art book, the art book with like a skull on the cover, that was actually my first Indiegogo campaign. I launched that in 2019. So and I know art books are not sort of, they don't sell like comics, but that's not like, that's fine. I would still be
book.
Yeah, it is a sexy art book, but also I'm not expecting the art book to sell at the same rate as the comic. I understand that because the comic is a story, but it really is something that I just like doing, and there is a certain percentage of the audience that likes art books. So if I can provide that, then cool. I already have the material, and that's just exactly the thing. I'm not wasting time doing the art. I just have to make probably like 5 or 6 more pieces, get some of the pieces colored, and then I'm good. The art is already there. So I think that's the way I'm gonna go for the rest of the year. Chat seems to like the idea. Yeah, there you go.
Good.
Sexy fantasy girl art book. You all want that? Yay! I'm excited for that. Gary Martin, Andy Smith, Kelsey's art book. Yeah, there are a bunch of art books out there. Andy Smith, Gary Martin's book. Like, he was just on he was just on my promo show a few weeks ago. It looked really, really good. He's an amazing artist. Do the art book with merch. That's a cool idea. What merch should I go with?
You get the Fiendish.
Oh my god, that's a great idea. So do an art book, but with take some of the pieces that are in the art book, because they're all hot demon girl characters or hot fantasy girl characters, and I can make, it doesn't have to be 3D models, but I can have prints, keychains of the characters in the art book. That would be a great idea.
Sticker sets, like the ones that are the demon girls that have been colored already, would make good stickers.
Yeah. No, that's fantastic. Yeah. Thanks, chat. Thanks, Jake. That's great. That's a great idea. I'll do that.
So you're doing plates then? Commuter plates?
I will eventually do the Fiendish plates.
She hates the Fiendish idea, guys. She actually really hates the Fiendish idea, but she's trying her best not to say it. But she really doesn't like that idea, which I keep bringing it up.
Can you tell? Isn't that obvious?
There's a huge market in the U.S. for dinnerware.
For dishes. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm done. If you were holding on for me to finish this piece, I do think I'm actually finished with Helicopter Power Connell.
Okay, no, actually, I do want to finish drawing Casimir here, which I don't know why. I'm just struggling. His figure looks kind of weird now. Because I'm distracted. I was talking about art books while I was trying to finish drawing him.
Okay, it's done. I don't know if it communicates as a helicopter, but I'm done.
Okay. Here, let me full screen you.
There you go. So we got... Hold on. We drag this over. This doesn't have that black at the edge. But yeah, look. So we got Space Hopper Connell and Helicopter Power Connell.
That's awesome.
Making his escape. But yeah, there we go. I did it. 2 finished blinking drawings on your wonderful draw stream.
Well done. You and Dan are both one of those. People that draw really fast and make me angry because I'm
We're
not a
one
super
person,
master.
Dan.
You're one
We're one of
human.
those people.
You merged into one singular person. Yeah, that's awesome. Oh yeah. So what are you doing with these again?
I don't know.
Are you-
I'll save them, and then if I ever remember that there's an auction, or maybe they'll end up in a campaign. I just wanted to draw something. I've been doing a lot of coloring, so I haven't drawn in a bit. So.
Yeah. Well, that's understandable. My book does need to be colored, so thank you for focusing on that.
And look, I managed to sign them 2024, unlike some people.
Goddamn. Guys, I signed a piece 2023 the other day. Because I'm stupid.
It's still close enough.
It's one of these auction pieces. Wait, which one was it?
It's the one I bought.
It was it? Oh, it was the Sci-Fi Girl. So this is like 2023. I'm dumb. There you go. I'm just gonna leave it there. It's gonna be a bit now.
Yeah, don't change it. It's great.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic. I'm a little retarded. Rini will sell scribbles, not so much. I'll sell some. I'm not expecting to have like, I don't know, 100K campaign, but who's the president? I don't know. I'm a little slow. Everybody knows that though. I have no problem. With people knowing that. Let's see. Zeno, thank you so much. I don't buy artworks with Arena doesn't make me an exception. Thank you. I hope you like the art, but I'll do my best. Yeah, I think I'm done. This cloak is just not really working out.
Yep.
Yeah. I'll finish this brand here. So, a good amount of work done. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I do like that Ragna face. That turned out pretty well, I think.
There's some pretty good penciling for just doing on a stream.
I'm surprised too. I thought I'm usually more distracted, but I think, yeah. It probably helps that I've been itching to do pencils for so long. Because, oh my god, I've been suffering through these thumbnails. Not that it's, thumbnailing it's just work. It's really hard work because you're figuring out the story beats, everything. That's actually the hardest part. It's not as time consuming as penciling or inking, but it takes like all the brain power. And I've just been struggling through these for like 3 months at this point. And I think it's turning out awesome, but it's like 70 pages into these layouts, and I just want to like smack my head against the wall. So it's so nice to be penciling again. I'm so happy. But Darphil said it looks great. Yes, thank you. Can you see me? I can see you, Angela. Yes, we can. Yeah. But all right, hold on. Call the Jed. Let me address this real quick. I'm trying to manipulate on selling me a certified dungeoneer hat. We have a certified dungeoneer hat. We have a fungeoneer hat. I will have
that's why. Is that why you want some merch campaign so you can sell a fungeoneer hat?
We have fully embraced this. We have always embraced it. Show the hat one more time.
Oh, do you want to see it? Well, yeah, you have.
We were going
I don't know. I don't know why
Vegas,
I don't know why there's a meme of like not being able to take the joke, because like literally there's a hat that exists for a laugh.
I think it's absolutely hilarious, especially because like we both played D&D. So
no, wait, you got certified dungeoneer, then you have certified fungeoneer. I don't know. As soon as it was a thing, I wanted to get hats because I thought it was funny. So
it's great.
Yeah.
We're gonna have those in Vegas, and we're gonna make a meme of it, and I'll wear it. But I don't know. Whenever you come to the States, it's gonna be great. We're gonna have another get together. We're definitely gonna do more conventions this year, and we're all gonna have the hat. And it's gonna be a fucking hella party time. I can't wait. Versus D&D is woke now. Yeah, they are. But I play Pathfinder. Okay, and we homebrew shit. We don't go that route. We're pretty harsh. In our game.
Oh god, it's harsh right now. Like 10 billion characters are dying right now, and everyone's running away in fear.
Yeah, we can't nerd out about our own Pathfinder game. As chat will get super bored. But if we start talking about it, we'll never stop. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out. You guys are awesome. I'm glad that we can do another draw stream. It's been so long. I keep on saying that I want to do a draw stream, but it's been months and months, and it's just all kinds of shit keep coming up, and I just kind of don't have the energy to do streams most of the time. But it felt good to get back to it. So, yeah. Thank you guys. You are all awesome. Once again, check out Fiendish, my book. Go to fiendishcomic.com. The link is in the description. And go check out Connell the Barbarian. BlueDickX.com. You can't forget it.
if you like the look of this crazy character, go check out ConnellComic.com or BlueDickX.com and sign up.
Yes. Yep, and also go back Goblin Girl and Dan Plague. Check it out. It's on Indiegogo. Let's see.
It's gonna be great.
It will be, absolutely. Let me check if I missed any chats. Lieutenant Hughes, member for 20 months. Whoa, look at what we have here. I read that. Oh, I did miss one. LJE for $5. Thank you so much. Are you going to be Kings? I'm not sure. We will see about that. Thank you very much for the super chat. Do I have any more? No, Goblin Girl link. Thank you so much for posting that. All right, my next stream, for sure on my channel, Wednesday. I'm finally going to be talking about 2.5. I'm not interviewing myself. I'm interviewing my artist, Michael Rushbrook. So Jake, me, Michael will be here. Yeah, yes, it is this week. We're going to be talking about Fiendish 2.5. I've already shilled this a million times, so we're going to get real into the details. And I want to bring Michael Rushbrook on and let everybody get to really know him because he did such an amazing job on 2.5. And he also has he has such a great style and a really interesting story as an artist, I think. So, and also Jake will be there because Jake is a colorist, and we're just gonna chill and talk about this awesome experience collaborating. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, Holy Hand Grenades. Irene would interview herself. That was gonna be we were thinking that would be the joke.
Yeah, we're gonna do that in the thumbnail. Just do a mock of me interviewing myself. I'm just really hearing my voice, but no, I'm interviewing my artist.
Oh shit! No! Oh my god, Dan! I didn't notice it was there because I was so busy on my thing ruining.
I just put it on there.
You did more work on it. Oh my god, guys! Oh my god! Yeah. Oh, thank you so much. I fucking love. Look at it! Ah, yes! I've got to do something with this, guys. This is Dan drawing Connell, and he's got some block babes in the background.
Yeah, I love how different the face looks.
Yes.
But you can tell it's him because he's got this weird noseless look on it.
Yeah, he's still got the huge mouth, no nose. Oh man, I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
Terrifying crossover of Pit and Tarzan, but with a blue shape-shifting member.
Yeah. Holy shit, man! I'm so glad you're doing that. Thank you so much. Oh
That's
god.
So great. Dan, you're amazing. Hell yeah. Check out Connell and back up my girl, guys.
I'm honored. Look, yeah, the huge vein. It's the one dominant vein that some people draw. They just draw the member with one huge dominant wiggly vein going right down the middle. Oh, I love it.
Very Dale Keonish. It's the noselessness. It looks a bit like Pit. That's amazing. It's a little disturbing, but that's awesome. All right. On that note, holy shit. See you guys next week or later this week. You guys are awesome. Have a good night. I love you all. And that is all. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye. 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 Where's my outro? Bye. Bye. Bye.